Well, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for taking the time out of your Friday evening to come hang out on the Ron Henry Live Lawn Care Q&A. It's a special edition tonight, guys. Today we're going to be giving away some fun swag, courtesy of some of our partners, so definitely stay tuned in the show for that. If this is the first time you've ever joined the channel or watched the live stream, it's a good one to join. Welcome. The way it works, really, really simple. You're going to see a chat box on your screen, whether you're coming in on Twitter, on YouTube, or Facebook. And in there, you just enter your question, comment, concern of the day, and I work through them in the order that they come in. Sometimes I have the answer, sometimes I don't. But either way, we have an awesome time talking about lawn care. You know what? Let me get Instagram up because I don't want the Instagram folks to get on me and be like, hey, you left us out. So guys, as we're getting set up here, for the giveaway, because I've gotten some questions from people at first. How do you enter? How do you get a chance to win some of the prizes? It's really simple. There's no cost to enter. There is I do ask that you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done that, please do that. But all you need to do is go to here from last week's live stream, and enter a comment. Leave a comment. I'd like the comment to be about what your goals are for this upcoming year. Something like that would be great. But really, as long as you got a comment entered and you're not saying anything too crazy, you're going to be entered to win. It's fun. We got some fun stuff. I asked, Mirimichi said they were going to send a few things, and they sent more than a few things. So you guys are going to benefit. Should be a fun show. Also get those questions queued up as far as anything you guys have going on as far as lawn care questions. I mean, granted, I know this time of year there's not a ton happening, but definitely do that as well. All right, so for my Instagram live folks, we are now in here and you guys are now part of the show. So good stuff. Guys, it's cold. I mean, it's cold. It's cold in Georgia. I think it's 15 degrees right now, and I know compared to other parts of the country, that's actually on the warm side. No, family up in Chicago they're dealing with temps below freezing, way below freezing, below zero, sub-zero temperatures, which is no fun. But yeah, we're gonna still have some fun tonight. We're gonna give away some prizes, talk about lawn care in general, just have a grand old time. So really appreciate you guys taking some time out of your schedule to come hang out in the live stream tonight. All right, so let's see who we have in the show. We got Blake Thompson. This is a great way to start out the show today. He says that Blake Thompson says, just became a member. I appreciate it. Guys, and definitely get those likes up. Get those likes up if you're just joining the channel or joining the live stream. Definitely get those likes up. Does great things, helps the algorithm, and sends more people here. Makes it for more of a fun and engaging time. So definitely get that done. Get those likes up. Doesn't cost you guys anything to do that. You still have time to enter. What I'm going to do is we're going to do the first giveaway in a little bit. You must be present to win, meaning that if I use the software and I call your name out and you're the one that happens to be selected and you're not here, we're going to give you a couple of minutes, but then we're going to move on to someone else because I've got quite a bit of stuff to get through tonight, and You know, we don't want the show to go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. All right, Blake, thank you so much for being a member. And we have our first super chat of the evening from Mr. John Williams. Thank you so much, John.
Super
Appreciate you.
chat received.
He says, lawn care day. Yes, sir. Yeah, lawn care day. I don't think you're outside in your lawn today. At least I hope not. At least I hope not. I mean, even hardcore has its limits, man. Even hardcore has its limits. And John, you know, it's funny. You had a question last week. I actually had to get to your question about crabgrass in centipede lawn, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was you. And so even though you didn't ask a question, I'm going to answer one for you anyway. Where you asked last week, hey, Mr. Ron, I got some crabgrass growing in my centipede lawn here in Savannah. Grass is still green. What can I spray it with to get a good kill? So you can spray it with atrazine. That's going to help suppress it, but really a better option for centipede grass and to take care of crabgrass in centipede is tenacity, believe it or not. You know, you always think about tenacity mainly as a cool season herbicide, but it's also labeled for use on centipede grass. So if you have centipede and you're trying to take care of crabgrass, centipede with a surfactant, centipede tenacity with a surfactant will get you taken care of. So we have this in stock at the golf course lawn store. Feel free to pick some up if you are so inclined. But this is what you can use to knock out the crabgrass in your centipede lawn. So I had that question. I know it was someone I was going to talk about tonight, and because you gave a super chat, you were the first one up. Let's see what we have here in checking in from Instagram. We got Morrow in saying hi. What's going on, Morrow? Thanks for coming to hang out. See other people coming in, hanging out. Great stuff. And guys, if you guys that are on Instagram want to have a chance to win or to be entered to win, you have to join the YouTube. You have to join YouTube and leave a comment. Leave a comment on a video on the live stream from last week, which is going to, that's all you have to do to get entered. And then I'm going to do a random selection, and then you will be able to pick up your swag. You know, you have a chance to win your swag. Doesn't mean you're guaranteed to win it, but you have a chance to win it. Thanks again, John. I really do appreciate the other super chat here,
received.
where he says, nope, wrong one. This one is back. You said, yes, that's me. Thanks for the research, sir. You're very welcome. Glad we got you taken care of. So that's one of the things I had to cover tonight. And we'll see what else we get into, right? It's going to be a fun evening. I'm not sure how much turf grass stuff we're going to talk about tonight because it's freezing cold outside, but we're definitely going to talk about swag. So guys, some of the stuff, I reached out to Mirimichi, right? And I said, guys, listen, could you find it the goodness in your heart to send some swag? And they were on the show last week, and they said, you know, we'll send a hat. So, they didn't send one hat. They said two. So you have, I'm not sure it's coming off on camera, but you have a darker, black and gray, and you have a white and gray. So we're going to do both of these tonight. Got some koozies, and they also sent a t-shirt or a couple. Well, they said a couple t-shirts, but I actually like one of them, so I'm probably going to keep one of them. So you got the Mirimichi logo on the front. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go to the other camera so you guys can see here. So you got the Mirimichi logo on the front. Very clean, very classy, right? Very clean and classy. But you want people to know that you're representing whenever they go past you. So on the back, you got Mirimichi, their website, the bigger logo. So this is going to be going away out tonight to some lucky viewer. Here's the way I'm going to do this, guys. Whenever we get to the point where we're doing the giveaway, the second thing I'm going to be giving away is one of these t-shirts, but it's only available in large. So if you win and it's not your size, it's either too small, too big, then you get to choose one of the two hats instead. Okay, so that's how we're going to do that. So good stuff. All right, so that along with some soil test kits, we're going to be doing two. One is just going to be a standard soil test kit, right? And I hate to say standard because you're really diminishing it because it even in its by itself, just by itself, it's still pretty awesome. But then the second prize will be a soil test kit and the probe tool. So the starter pack where you have this tool is included that makes it easier for you to collect your samples. So it's going to be another prize. So two different test kits, one just the kit, and then one the kit and the probe. Again, the nice folks at MySoil who are all about supporting the DIY community really stepped up and came through. You guys know we got the 5-pound tub of no weeds in my lawn, prodiamine. This is good for your cool season grass, your warm season grass. Yes, even St. Augustine grass. This will work in even St. Augustine grass. If you guys got St. Augustine, you're good too. This is good to go. And then we also have the Mirimichi Green carbon kit as well. We're going to be giving one of those away, and I have like a mystery prize here as well that is related to from Mirimichi Green as well. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, tons of stuff to get through. But let's go through the comments here and see what you guys have got going on as far as questions, comments, concerns. We got Shazia Chaudhry from the UK. Appreciate you coming to hang out. checking in saying, hey, Ron, thank you for 12 months of great content. Wishing you and your whole family a peaceful Christmas and holiday period, and hope you have a great 2023. That's the plan, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the kind words. It's been a fun 12 months, a lot going on, lots changed. And we're closing out the year with some really, really cold weather. As you guys can see, it's hoodie weather tonight. I just had my t-shirt on, my stripe action t-shirt, but I had to bundle up, man. Got to layer up. It's still, even with the heat on, it's still a little bit nippy in here. So yeah, I appreciate that, Shadri. Thank you for the kind words, and hopefully all is going well with you over in the UK as well. We got a comment here from O Lawns on Instagram saying, how's it going? Lawn care is a struggle over here in England. No pre-emergence and no insecticides. Yeah, so that's the thing. You guys have a lot of rules, a lot of restrictions around the types of products you can use, and means you have to take a more organic, a more natural approach. That's where you see, like manual weed removal is an option. And then as far as a way for keeping disease out of your lawn, what you see a lot of people in the UK do is they tend to minimize the amount of thatch that builds up. That's really good for helping prevent or helping preventing creating conditions where disease can take root. So you have to take a more cultural practices, more organic approach to keeping your lawn disease free. And as far as weeds, grow a healthy stand of grass. That's a lot of what you can use just to have a great looking lawn without having to rely on herbicides. So yeah, we're really fortunate. I guess depending on how you look at it, we're fortunate here in the U.S. we have access to a lot of different products to regulate growth, keep insects out, keep weeds at bay. We have a lot of options that many places in the world do not have. But yeah, good stuff. All right. We got AA in the house saying hello, good evening. What's going on, AA? And then we got C Hill from Jacksonville, Florida. Man, I'm sure. So here's the thing. Even in Jacksonville, C Hill, I'm still sure it's cold there too. I mean, it's probably not cold like how we are, but it's still probably not t-shirt, shirts, shorts, and flip flops weather, right? You're probably having to bundle up a little bit, like we are here in Georgia as well too. All right, so we got a question here. So guys, I've got a question I'm seeing here on the other chat window here as far as how you enter the giveaway. Really simple. So subscribe to the channel, but then also all you have to do is go to last week's live stream video, and leave a comment. Ideally about your goals for next year, but anything as long as it's not vulgar or crazy will work. And because I know you guys are the demanding bunch, you don't have to go look it up yourself. I'm going to put it in the chat here now. So if you see that, you go to that video, leave a comment, come back here because you must be present to win. All right, Morris Odom's in the house saying, good evening, Ron. What's going on, Morris? Thanks for coming out, hang out, sir. NMS Otter's in the house saying, what's up, Friday? What's up, Ron? Merry Christmas, everyone. What's going on, NMS Otter? Hopefully you're doing well. Great stuff. And then REG saying, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Ron. No lawn care for me in the middle of this blizzard in Toronto. Wow. Yeah, so in Chicago, I know it was below 0, so I can't imagine what kind of weather Toronto is like right now. So yeah, definitely stay warm. Don't freeze too much. Definitely stay warm. And guys, again, anyone on Instagram that wants to participate in the giveaway, you're gonna you have to be on YouTube to enter, but I'll put the link here in the chat for you guys, and I will paste that. And man, you gotta love Mac OS. You can copy and paste between devices, just works. Yeah, so go there, and if you leave a comment on that live stream from last week, you're entered. Would also appreciate if you subscribed while you're there as well. All right, let's see if we have any lawn care questions. We got C Hill as well saying greetings and salutations. I appreciate you. Okay, our first lawn care question, or second one really, from C Hill. He says, here in Jacksonville, St. Augustine grass. It's okay, we won't hold it against you much. How long after the freeze can I start back cutting grass? I'm on a hot standby, ready to cut. LOL, let's go. Well, I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like for you in Jacksonville, but this cold snap we have is supposed to really fall off early next week. So by Tuesday, I think we're going to have temperatures in the high 40s, low 50s. So being in Jacksonville, I imagine it's going to be even warmer than that. So let's say the middle of next week. If you want to give it a few days, until the middle of next week to start mowing again, then you should be good to go. I mean, you don't want to go out right now when the lawn is obviously frozen and it's chill, because you're going to do a lot of damage. You'll actually damage the lawn doing that. You don't want to go out and mow a frozen lawn. I mean, you don't want to do it because it's super cold, but also you just don't want to have to get out there and do that. So give it till next week. I would give it till the middle of next week, and just from there go on out and enjoy yourself and get your mow on, man. All right, we got another super chat here in the evening. So, all right, it's the battle is starting for show sponsor, and I appreciate that, guys, because here's the thing: even though we have some of our partners that have donated some of the products, I'm gonna be paying to ship a lot of this stuff. So the super chats will help cover some of that. So I do appreciate it. All right, so we got our first super chat of the evening from Kevin D. Jones.
Super chat received.
Says, Merry Christmas, Ron, and thank you for all you do. I really do appreciate that, sir. Merry Christmas to you as well. And then we got Tuchula up next with super chat.
Super chat received.
He just took your advice on the Orbi mesh and it fixed the problems we were having, mainly our security system. Thank you so much for all you do related to lawn care and more. You're very, very welcome, man. Yeah, the Orbi their mesh is a pretty good system. I mean, for a consumer grade mesh wireless product, it's legit. Like I had to send I sent one to my aunt that's in the Caribbean, also to my parents in the Caribbean. And think about it. Like, if you think doing tech support with someone across town is tough, imagine doing it when they're all the way on in the islands where internet access is really so. Like, to put it in perspective, the internet connection that I'm live streaming on that I have at my house is faster than what's feeding the island. So that kind of puts it in perspective. But yeah, he's got it. It's been working great for him. They love it. So yeah, good call on going with the Orbi Tuchula. All right, so we got our super chat here first. Well, hang on, we got Tuchula was up first, and then we have another super chat. You're gonna get it for a while here, but you're gonna be dethroned, I think, pretty soon, Tuchula. Let's get you up here as the show sponsor. And then Kevin D. Jones as well. Want to acknowledge you. Thank you so much for the super chat as well. And let me get up here and get to another question before we take that next super chat. Looks like Career Choice 912 left one. I appreciate that, Career 912. I'm going to get down there. I'm going to get it here in 1 second. Just want to see if there's any other comments here that I need to get across as well. All right. So McNasty Motorsports says, howdy, 23 degrees from Texas. It's pretty cold. It's pretty nippy. 23 degrees out. And then Cindy Marzette says, I got it. Thank you. I would love to be included in the giveaway. Nope, Cindy, I'm sorry. It's unfortunately, the problem is we have a strict policy against Cindy's in December when it comes to giveaways. So sorry, you're out of luck. You just can't, you just can't. I mean, I want to, but rules are rules. And, I can't really go against that. Hopefully, I'm kidding, right? So go in the chat, which you should have seen already. There's a post I just put in there. Subscribe and leave a comment here to enter. And if you go there and leave a comment, you're entered. Because I haven't done the random thing. Here's the thing. Once we start, that's going to be. Well, I guess I could refresh it if people came in later. We'll see. But you want to go and get entered now. Get your throw your name in the hat sooner than later. One thing too, if I decide to like say we pull comments again, if you've won once, you can't win again. So if I go through through it and your name comes up again, once you've won a prize, you can't win a second prize, right? Because we've got a limited number. There's a bunch of people in here, and we want to give everyone a fair shot at winning. So yeah, Cindy, check out the chat I just posted, and go to that video, leave a comment, and you are entered. You're entered. That's all it takes. Drew M is up next. He says, "What's up, Ron? What's going on, Drew? Thanks for coming to hang out, sir. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good holiday season." Rip number 32. Or is it someone on the Steelers? Who got hurt? I'm not sure what happened to number 32. I'm not sure what that means. Gunny Grasshopper. He says, Merry Christmas, Ron and Lawn Care crew. Please stay warm, drink your beverage of choice, and go Steelers. All right. Yeah, my beverage of choice tonight is just a lemonade. I was going to do, here's the thing. I was going to do hot chocolate or coffee, but it's not going to stay warm the entire time. Right? It's going to get cold. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get some lemonade, let it get to room temperature, and just make that work, right? That's what I'm going to be doing. All right. All right, we got a super chat now from Mr. Career Choices. Let's get down here and grab that so much. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Career Choices.
Super chat received.
And he says, smash that like button. I appreciate that. Definitely smash the like button. For those of you guys that are watching on Instagram, It is giveaway night, so definitely give a like on this video if you want to be entered. If you want to be entered, you got to go to this link and leave a comment on that video, and then you're entered to win. You must be present to win. So I'll look here and see if the person is here on Instagram or on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, but you got to be present. If I say, hey, you just won the hat, whoever it is, and we'll give you like 5 minutes to say, yeah, I'm here. And what'll happen is once you have won, whoever happens to win whatever prize, I'll put my email address up. You have to email me your address, the address of where you want it to go. So yeah, send me the address of where you want it to go, and that will that's how we'll do it. And what I'll do is I'll keep a note of which, like, your handle, that what won what, and then I'll just match it up in email later on and then get this stuff sent out to you guys. So good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see here. So we got Moro Morcilio's in the house. Thanks for joining, Moro. Appreciate you. All right, let's head back up here and see what other comments we have. Guys, for the 23rd, we have a lot of people hanging out on Christmas, or not quite Christmas Eve, but close to Christmas Eve. And I'd like to think that you guys just want to hang out and talk about lawn care, but I think it has something to do with all the swag, right? We don't do giveaways too often, and this one is definitely, bigger than one we've done in the past. Again, in many ways, thanks to our partners. All right, McNasty Motorsports says 3, 2, 1, go. What's going on, McNasty? And Wayne Chandler's in the house saying Merry Christmas to everyone. Be safe. Higgy's in the house. Says, hey, Ron, happy Friday. Everyone have a great holiday. Lots of well wishes. I really, really do appreciate it. Guys, so while we're all dealing with frozen lawns and crazy weather, a viewer, Nate, hopefully he's in the live stream tonight, sent me a picture of his lawn from this season, something to kind of give you guys inspiration for next year, because I know right now, super cold, it's not fun, and he sent me this, like, showing what he was able to create this year with all his hard work. And I don't care who you are. I mean, that's clean right there. I mean, look at the color. Look at the color. I mean, the stripe action. It's his first year real mowing. I think he has a California trimmer. And the color of that turf just it's nice. Really good. Great job, sir. And the nice thing about it is next year, because you're going to start out real mowing next year, it's going to be even better. So as amazing as that looks now, it's going to get even better next year. I know it's kind of hard to believe that, but trust me, I've done the research. It will get better. It will get better. All right, next up, we got No Name in the house saying Merry Christmas, Ron, and fellow lawn enthusiasts. Let's get those likes up tonight. Definitely, guys, get those likes up. So here's the problem. We have 80 people in here tonight, and that's just on YouTube. So there's people also on Facebook and Instagram, and there's only 46 likes. That's not going to work. That is just not going to work. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a sip of my lemonade. I'm going to put some music on, and you guys can get the likes up while I look for the next comment. Cost you guys nothing. It's free. Free support the channel. Get those likes up. Let's see. We got Louis in the house. Louis Abreno in the house. And good evening and happy holidays, everyone. All right. All right. We got Todd Gleaves in the house saying Merry Christmas all. All right. Very, very, very good. Robert Majuros. Robert's a staple of the live stream. He's always here. And says he can't hang out tonight. He says, well, wife has Zoom with her family. Enjoy the excitement. Hopefully you can join later on. Robert, you can hang out a little bit. You still have a chance because there's enough stuff to get through. And invariably, someone that entered is not going to be here. And it's going to take a while, right? And I'll just play different music. I got a kind of a cool playlist queued up tonight. So we'll play different types of music. Some stuff with some reggae in it, a little bit of everything, guys. Make it fun. It's a fun time of year, so we can kick back a little bit and just have a good time. Robert Rainey's in the house. What's going on, Robert? Darren Proctor. What's going on, guys? All right, this is a cool question from REG. He says, hey, Ron, funny question for you. Ever thought about using AI like ChatGPT to give you suggestions / recommendations for the upcoming growing season? Yeah, actually, I played with it. And what's funny about ChatGPT, about the OpenAI product, I mean, ChatGPT is what everyone's talking about, but OpenAI are the people behind that technology. is that it's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect, but it's as far as like a very solid starting point, it's really good. It's really good. I mean, in many ways that technology is going to revolutionize a lot of stuff. Like I mean, even in the information security space, I gave it some weird things. I said, like generate web shell code for me, and it like says, hey, it first of all gave an explanation of what I was asking for and gave a couple of examples. I said that's cool. I said give me an option in PHP, and then it did that. And then I said, well, give me like I want x86. I want like an x86 reverse shell code. And if you're not a tech person, you know what I'm talking about. But it's something that's complicated to write, and that is where it kind of fell apart. It put something together that wasn't. I mean, the shell of it was the skeleton of it was decent, but it would not have actually ran. But it was still crazy impressive. And you can ask it any. I asked it everything from like for Bermuda grass, how much nitrogen should I give it? What's the best way to determine what kind of fertilizer is best for my lawn? And soil testing was in its response. So it's really cool technology. It's only going to get better, and it's scary to some extent because it's going to be a disruptor of a lot of industries. It really is. I mean, it's AI is really like we're very close to an inflection point where AI is going to really accelerate, and it's going to be interesting where things go from here. Really interesting where things go from here. Let me get actually, you know what? I left this MS thing super chat. Let me get him up here. I want to get hate mail from career choices. This is why I need like another moderator. I have a moderator to keep the crazy folks out of the comment section, but I need one some to also do this kind of stuff as well too. I appreciate you, Kira Versus 912. Thank you so much for the super chat and the support. You are now the show sponsor until someone dethrones you, but I really do appreciate it. But yeah, ChatGPT is really, really, really cool stuff. On the subject of technology, but something for you guys to keep in mind this time of year. The scammers are on another level. I mean, there's a lot of scams going on right now as far as Social Security scams, Medicare scams, just you name it. So, especially for any elderly people in your life, people that are not really tech savvy, definitely let them know to be unaware for that. If you get a weird phone call from anyone, don't interact with it. Don't click on it. As a general rule, when I tell people, they say, well, what's a great way to prevent myself from getting hacked and not doing, keeping viruses off my computer and all this kind of stuff. Like this one simple rule will help you. And that rule is if when you're online, if you're browsing the internet, watching YouTube, doing whatever it is you do, living your best life, if you weren't looking for it, don't interact with it, don't click on it, don't answer it. Meaning if you weren't expecting a weird phone call from the Social Security Administration, which they'll never really call you, trying to save you money, just hang up the phone. And again, it's not people that tend to be younger that fall for this. It tends to be the elderly. Like I got a phone call from a friend actually this afternoon that had this problem, and they took just under $100,000 out of this lady's account. So it's a really serious thing. They are very organized. They work very quickly. So just while I know it's a holiday season, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or anything, but this is when these people take advantage of this time of year. So definitely let the loved ones in your life, especially those that are elderly that are not really tech savvy, just be really careful about emails, especially and phone calls, because they're very sophisticated about how they go about doing these scenarios to get people to do things that are very hard to fix if they once it happens. So something else to keep in mind. I wanted to share that while it was top of mind once RE was talking about the chat GPT. So something to keep in mind. All right, we got another super chat tonight. One from Mr. Dalvin Larry. Let me see here. We got a couple here. We got one from, I think I saw one here from Dalvin Larry, or did I see another one here? Let me see. So yeah, Dalvin dropping the bombs. I appreciate it, man. Awesome.
Super chat
He
received.
says, challenge accepted, people. Merry Christmas. I thank you so much, Dalvin. Appreciate that, man. You're gonna help pay for a lot of the shipping of all the stuff that's gonna be going out tonight. So thank you so much for the very, very generous super chat. That's good. We'll see if anyone can top it. That's really good. Helps pay for some of this stuff, and again, getting it shipped to wherever you guys happen to be within the country. All right, so let me change the show sponsor out to Mr. Dalvin Larry. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. But yeah, guys, definitely, if you any of your loved ones, to keep, just have a quick chat with them and tell them, mom, dad, auntie, unc, don't answer phone calls or do anything crazy. Don't hand your bank account information over to anybody. Your bank will never ask you to verify anything. They already have your information, so there's no reason for you to give it to them over the phone, right? Thanks so much, sir. I really do appreciate the super chat. Appreciate all the generosity, and yeah, really looking forward to next year. Next year's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see who we have here in Instagram. New folks joining in. We got Devin in the house. Some folks from Australia. Lon Actic saying, "Hey, dude from Australia, what's going on, Lon Actic or Attic? Appreciate you. Thanks for coming to hang out." All right, so where did I leave off? LG's not here tonight. Let me find out where I left off. I'm surprised. He might be lurking. All right. All right, so our next point was this. Yeah, so Bree Sanders was our next comment where she says, "Hey, Ron, thank you so much for all your lawn advice. My husband, Trilla, followed our guide and our turf is still green." Awesome. Love to hear that. Love to hear that you guys are your lawn's still looking awesome. Mine isn't, but I'm glad to, to hear that I was able to play a very small part in you guys reaching your lawn care goals. If you guys have not entered, there's still time. I know we got 84 people here in the live stream now. So if you're joining the channel or the live stream tonight is Christmas giveaway time. The way to enter, really simple, subscribe to the channel and also leave a comment on this video from last week. So I'm putting it in the chat now, right there. Go there, leave a comment, ideally something related to lawn care and your goals for next year. And that's all you have to do. Subscribe while you're here, give the video a like, help push it out to more people. We have, I think so far, 6 prizes and maybe I might be able to do a couple more depending on how things go. So, your chances are reasonable, right? Are reasonable. All right, we have a question from the guys here from Australia. He says, "Ron, how is the new Outlet C series mower going?" It's awesome. I love that mower. It's an awesome mower. I actually used it. Let me see. Trash comes Tuesday. I used it Sunday. This past Sunday. I had to go out there and I said, you know what, the trash bins aren't full. Let me go out and make a couple of passes and do some turf raking and just, fill up the trash bin so that, the trash guys had something to pick up. And I just love it. It's an awesome machine. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the lawn looks next year with it because of the, just being able to keep to really manage the thatch levels. That my goal with all this turf raking is that really all I should need is a light scalp in next year by February timeframe, and just it should make taking care of the lawn a lot better. My goal is that it should start out in a much better spot next season due to all the work I'm going to be able to do with that machine. So love it. It's a great mower. I mean, it's super expensive, but it is for the hardcore lawn nerd. It is money well spent. It's a really good piece of equipment. Really like it. I need to call. I probably should call the folks at Outlet and find out if there's any belts or anything I need to change on it. I'm sure there's some maintenance items, and belts I think are pretty much the only wear item on that. So that's something I should be doing right now in the off season. But so far, the mower has been doing great. It's an awesome mower. All right, next up is Mr. McNasty Motorsports. He says, "Ron, my girlfriend said your wife needs a channel for all the significant others who put up with our craziness. My lawn and car are the mistresses." I mean, that's better than like having a real mistress, right? I mean, and probably cheaper. So there's, in many ways, I think you guys have to show the appreciation. I mean, you're into cars, which I get it. Cars, man, if you think spending money on lawn care is expensive, if you're into cars can be, McNasty. I mean, if you're doing a basic, I don't know what would you consider like a stage 4 build, right? So you can do like a built engine and everything like that. I mean, you're easily talking 5 figures for sure, right? I mean, depending, and if you're dealing with any kind of anything like German, like I see you got like a BMW, the BMWs really don't have to do those bottom ends are pretty good, but I mean, you could spend a lot of money on it. If you think lawn care is expensive, like building race cars for the street, or just tuner cars are way more expensive than grass, and they break all the time. So there is that. But yeah, a channel like she wants like a comfort group, while we're out mowing the grass. I guess it could happen. I don't know. We'd have to see. But I mean, I would say this much, McNasty. There are definitely worse things you could be doing other than mowing your grass and wrenching on your car. Definitely worse things you could be doing. So, but I appreciate you get to let her know that I definitely appreciate her letting you come hang out and in the show and in the live stream, and hopefully you win some swag tonight. We'll have to see, right? We shall have to see. All right, we got another super chat, one from Mr. John Williams. Let's see here. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate the super chat.
Super chat received.
He says, Dalvin took that spot. Haha. We appreciate you, Ron. As always, keep always being available, keeping the channel clean. And this show is like our personal lawn expert. Everyone with trees, check out Billy Goat. I don't know what Billy Goat something. I don't know, but yeah. And Devin's in the house. Devin's in the house. While I go up and look for the next comment, she's chiming in. He's saying that turf raking is awesome. I agree. He says during the growing months, used to do it every other week, and then heavy verticuts in the spring and the fall in tandem with aeration. That's something I'm going to play with, Devin. So here's the thing. So this past season I verticut, and it worked out fairly well. It made a really big mess. But now that I have a way of doing it that is relatively low effort, right? Because all the trash goes in the bin, I'm going to go that route. So I'm going to do a scalp, right? Like a scalp to get that, lower the height to cut a bit. And then I'm going to verticut it. And I want to see how that helps with the green up. Because the idea is I want to verticut, I'm going to scalp and verticut and then do my pre-emergent. I'm debating, because here's the thing, guys. A lot of you guys have got me this close to considering an overseed next fall. So if I do pre-emergent, I'd have to get it down a little bit earlier in the season. So I'd probably do something like prodiamine and get it down earlier. So that way it should hopefully be worn off or largely worn off by the time fall hits, which is not going to negatively impact my my ryegrass overseed. I am probably going to regret this, but that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, Devin, as far as the verticutting, I'm with you. I'm definitely with you on definitely doing what I did last year, but even better this year because I have better equipment with which to do it with. We got LG in the house. LG, you showed up, man. You got LG in the house with a super chat. What's going on, LG?
Super chat received.
He says, Dalvin forgot to give me credit for that money. I just Venmo'd him. Nice. He's looking forward to watch everyone else win tonight. Okay, LG, have you entered? You got to enter. And for those of you guys that have not, the way you enter, you already know what to do, right? But in the chat, which I've posted a couple of times, last week's live stream, go leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and that's it. You're entered. That's all you have to do to enter to win. You can only win one time tonight, and entering multiple times. So if you have like 17 comments, it doesn't help your chances. Like the software is going to remove duplicates, so you only have one chance to so in other words, doing it a bunch of times, spamming the comment section isn't going to improve your chances. So I wouldn't. If you want to do it, you can, but I not a great use of your time if the goal is to increase your chances of winning. All you can do is enter your comment and then be present, because if I say, hey, LG, you have just won, whatever, whatever we're giving away tonight, and then LG's like, he's gone, he's not here, then that's gonna seriously hurt his chances, right? Because you got to be present to win. Must be present to win. All right, so I'm scrolling down looking for the next comment. While I do that, well, you know what? I'll oblige LG. I'll put some music on a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's change it up. A little reggae on while I look for the next comment. Thank you guys for all the Christmas wishes, all the Merry Christmas wishes. Jackie Bear, Derek Douglas, Dwayne's World's in the house. What's going on, Dwayne's World? And of course, Dalvin. All right, we got our next comment here. Turn the music off and I'll put JCap up. All right, next question. He says, hey, Ron, happy holidays. Is it advised to spray a post-emergent 1 to 2 months after germination? Still, will it harm the new grass? Possibly. Turf type tall fescue, trying to get rid of wild garlic and some easier chickweed. Thoughts? So here's the thing. I don't have cool season grass. For warm season grass, Bermuda, you can spray on it. You can spray it a couple of months later, and that's really no issue at all. What I would do is this. if you are going to spray to get rid of some weeds in your newly germinated turf type tall fescue, I would spot spray. I would not blanket the entire lawn. You know what I mean? So if you've got like a few problem areas here and a few areas like that, like just go and spot spray those areas. Try and keep it localized to those areas. But don't go blanket the entire lawn with herbicide because one, it's unlikely to be necessary. It's unlikely to be necessary, and you're also you're increasing your chances of causing damage. Because here's the thing: even when you have a herbicide that is labeled to be safe, right? So you take something like Celsius for warm season grass, or like Tenacity for cool season grass. Even though they're labeled to be safe for the respective grass types, it still introduces some stress. You know what I mean? So if and for younger grass, if you happen to go a little heavy-handed on the application rate or go a little heavy-handed on the application on the actual application, even though you mix it properly, you don't want to take the chance of potentially damaging that your newly seeded lawn. So the way I would go about it is, if what you're dealing with it's bad enough that you actually have to spray, meaning you can't get out there and just manually weed it, like that would be my first suggestion, is just to manually remove it, physically remove it. But if that's not an option, then limiting where the herbicides go to just spot spraying the weeds is the way that I would go. And I think that's going to allow you to get a lot of what you're trying to accomplish as far as getting rid of the weeds while not damaging your newly seeded turf type tall fescue. Of the two, post emergent, post emergent is the way to go. For pre emergent, for cool season grass, conventional wisdom says that you wait an entire year. Some people will go 6 months and then start introducing pre emergent, but really, if you're trying to be super safe, you want to give it a full year before you really introduce any kind of pre emergent. But you asked about post emergent, so hope that helps. Congrats on the new lawn. Just go easy. Go be sparing. Go easy as far as how you go about spraying herbicides on it. Just be gentle, because again, it is new grass. It is new grass. All right, so for those of you guys in the live stream just joining, we got 90 people in here so far. If you guys wanted to be entered in the giveaway, which we'll start it at the top of the hour. So we'll start at 8. So definitely hang around for that. You must be present to win. The way you enter is you just have to go to last week's video and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment there. I just posted it in the chat. So if you go there, click on that video, leave a comment about, ideally related to your goals for next year. Nothing vulgar or crazy. If you do that, you're not going to win. Then that's it. And then just hang around and make sure that whenever I do the drawing, you're present in the event that you're able to win. Jason Buffington is in the house. Says Merry Christmas, Ron. Merry Christmas, Jason. Thanks for coming to hang out. 23 degrees in Frisco, Texas. Earlier it was 10. Well, you're warming up. You're doing good. You're going the right way, Cindy. But the thing is, I think really once you get past 20 degrees, it's just cold, right? Like, I mean, if someone says, "Oh, it's 20 degrees," or it's 15, or it's like 5, I mean, can you really feel the difference between? You probably can, but between 5 degrees and like 20 degrees, for me, this island guy, that's they're all equally cold. So, I can't stand being out in it either way. But I am happy for you. Glad to hear that that's warming up a little bit. See who else we got here in the live on the gram. Hey, what's going on? Rich, BFK 7884. Thanks for coming to hang out, guys. All right, we got Heartfelt Fashion. Well, actually, no, we have Nazi Lawn in the house, and then Heartfelt Fashion. Granger's in the house saying ho, ho, ho. What's going on, Granger? Hopefully you and the missus are doing well. And staying warm in all this cold weather. And definitely get entered in the live stream from last week to be able to win something tonight if you're interested. All right, we have another question here, one from Ignacio Paez. He says, what is your earliest memory of mowing? My earliest memory is back home on the island. So I used to mow my parents' lawn, and so there were a couple of kids, and we lived in this this condominium section, right? So I would get paid to mow our lawn and then part of the neighboring lawn. So that is my first real memories around mowing grass. And then on the weekends, my dad dragging us to the property that they have on the island and to clean that up. So we have to get out there and like I mean, this wasn't really even mowing. This was, you know, thinking back, this was, I mean, this probably violated some child labor laws because it was not just mowing. To say you were mowing grass would be a bit of a stretch. It's more like clearing like a field, right? Because it's when you buy land on the islands, it's stuff that's been growing there for however how long. So you have to, you know, you're literally cutting down like small trees and shrubs and picking up rocks and just literally getting it to the point to where you can mow it. So I remember doing that many weekends when I was younger. That's definitely a memory. Now, as far as enjoying mowing, it wasn't until now. Not until I started doing it here when I got old, when I got older, right? But as far mowing was always a chore to me. Whenever I was younger, I can also think about when I used to live in Texas. When I used to live in Lamarck, my aunt and uncle, they have St. Augustine grass. So I used to mow St. Augustine, but that again, that was just something I just did. You know, I was staying there, I was going to school, and it's like, hey, you got to help out, so mow the lawn. But I didn't really, you know, it was something I just had to get done, so I didn't get yelled at or and whatnots. But so yeah, it's not till recent years that I began to appreciate, you know, the artistry that comes from a well manicured lawn, and really all the work that goes into really getting a really nice stand of turf. So, you know, just as you get older, you turn to your parents. Unfortunately, that's the way that tends to work sometimes. All right, Two Trillas here says, "Hey Ron, happy Friday, everyone. What's going on, Two Trilla?" And then we have Cindy Marzette. She has a question. She says, "Can I use tenacity during the winter in North Texas?" I would only use tenacity, Cindy, on grass that it is labeled for. So centipede and cool season grasses. I would not use tenacity on warm season grass. So say your underlying grass is Bermuda. I would not spray a Bermuda lawn with tenacity because there's no reason to do it when you have like Celsius, when you have certainty, when you've got a whole host of post-emergent herbicides that are labeled to be safe for use on that type of grass. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't use tenacity on that. I would if you have warm season grass like Bermuda, or being in Texas, you may even have St. August. I'm not St. August. You might have St. Augustine because there's a lot of St. Augustine lawns in Texas too. Celsius will work for that as well. We have both those in stock at the golf course lawn store, but that's what I would use. Now, as far as spraying herbicides during the winter, one couple of things. One, they're going to work a lot slower, but then also, is it is now really the best time of year to do that? I mean, if when you say winter, is it winter like Georgia winter, where it's going to be cold for 4 or 5 days in a row, and it's going to go back into the 50s, or is it winter like? Because I'm not sure where in North Texas you are. Or is it winter to where you're going to have snow on the ground, or it's going to be cold for the next 2 months? If that's the case, you can, but I really honestly wouldn't bother. I would wait until weather's warming up a bit more, late February-ish time frame, late February time frame, and then tackle the weeds then. Because if it's really that cold out to where the ground is frozen and all this kind of stuff's going on, then I really wouldn't. I don't. The weeds really shouldn't be growing that quickly to where you need to get out there and spray them. You know what I mean? So it's the answer is it depends. If your climate is like how it is in Georgia, where winter really means like sporadic, time frames where it gets cold for a little while and then it goes back to the 50s and then gets cold a while and then goes back to the 50s. If that's what your winter is like, where it's not really truly cold the entire time, if you have weeds and they're really bothering you during one of those warming trends, if you want to do something about it, you can. But I don't know that I would. I don't know that would be necessarily worth doing this time of year. I'll put you this way. Outside during the winter months, the only winter months when I have ever sprayed weeds or done anything for weeds has been the like the late winter going into early springtime. So like February-ish time frame is when I've done that, when I've gone and sprayed for like POA. You know what I mean? So, but again, I don't know what the climate is like where you are in North Texas, to be able to tell you for sure. But the one thing I will say is I would not spray tenacity on warm season grass. There's people that do it. Can you technically do it? Yes, you technically can, but you can also technically spray glyphosate on dormant grass and get away with it. But if it's not, then you take a chance of injuring it really for no good reason. So use a herbicide that is label safe for your particular grass type. That's the non-nebulous portion of the answer that I can give you. So hope that helps. All right. Next up, we have Phi Dip saying, "Do you see any cons to doing spot leveling with sand on dormant Bermuda? Nothing too heavy." I've never done it. I've never done it, but I don't know the reason why you would, because it's gonna be that way until the grass starts growing again, till springtime. You know what I mean, are there negatives to it? I can't really think of what negatives that you would face from it, but I don't see any real positives. In other words, if you level your lawn, or if you did a very light leveling now when it's cold out, which is just the wrong time of year to do it, like you're not really gaining anything versus waiting until April next year and doing it then. You know what I mean? Because then there's just more activity. The grass is going to recover faster, and if you say you're gonna, if you're gonna go, you say you're just gonna be spot leveling, um, but in other words, if you were going to level, if you're going to put enough material down for it to make a difference, I would wait until um, temperatures are warmer. That's the best time to level your lawn is when when the lawn is actively growing or about to start actively growing. Like if you want to get really early with your leveling, you said, "Hey, I want to get out there and I want to do it like in mid March." It's still a bit early, but I wouldn't see a huge problem with that compared to trying to level your lawn like in December. Like, there's not if you live in Australia, that's fine. Great time of year to do it. But in the US, there's just really no benefit to doing it this early, this time of year. You know what I mean? Because the lawn isn't growing fast enough to it's not growing at all to be able to recover. So I wouldn't. I would not. I would not. Again, you're probably not going to hurt anything, but I don't know. I mean, there's not really any benefits. I mean, so here's some negatives that could happen. Let's say you would go out and you were to go level your lawn, and you're saying you're going to be doing some spot leveling. So by spot leveling, I imagine it's not all going to be light. And if we get any kind of like heavy rain, like we tend to get during the wintertime here in Georgia on occasion, like because the grass isn't growing, it's dormant, it's not going to grow through it. And the chances of it being washed away or moved around, or in other words, the sand not staying where you put it, is a lot higher, which is all the more reason to really wait until the lawn is growing. It's out of dormancy, coming out of dormancy to do any kind of leveling work. That's my thoughts on the matter. My thoughts on the matter. All right. We have another question here from Dean B. Says, "What is the best way to prevent Lespedza? It's the only summer weed that I have had issues with. Predominantly doesn't seem to work well. What pray tell is Lespedza? I've not heard that one. There's probably another disease. There's probably another name for it. Bush clovers. I wonder if bush clover is different to clover. Just regular clover. There's a lot of different herbicides that will kill clover. I don't know about bush clover. I don't know, Dean. Let me look into that one and get an answer for you. I'm not sure on that one because that's the name that you gave is a name for bush clover, Japanese clover. There might not be a selective herbicide for that. So let me look into it. Don't know off the top of my head. All right, so DH Designs and Painting says, "What are the prizes for today?" Yeah, we can review that really quick. So I went over it earlier, but there's a lot more people in the live stream tonight. So the prizes, what we're going to be giving away are, we're going to be doing a soil test kit from MySoil. So this is going to be the first thing. And then, I mean, this is not in any order, I'll just go through I'll just go through the prizes. Then we're also going to be doing another test kit. That's going to be a test kit and a probe. So make it easier for you to collect your samples. So this is their starter pack. So you get a soil test kit and the probe. That's two of the prizes. Next up, we have a couple of hats from Mirimichi Green. You have one that is black in the back, gray, and you have one that's gray but white in the backs. And I'm not sure if it's coming through on camera, but the gray, I don't know, the gray might be the same. It's just the back, I think, is different. This looks a little bit lighter to me too, but it might be just the fact that this is a black backing that's making it look like that. And we also have a t-shirt, again, from Mirimichi Green. So on the front, you've got their logo. On the back, you've got logo and their website. So these are I only got one of these I'm giving away. This is going to be in a large. So if you happen to win that and large is either too big or too small for you, then you will have a choice of one of the two hats. Let's see, what else are we doing? We're also doing a 5-pound tub of prodiamine. This is, the golf course lawn's small contribution in helping you have a weed-free lawn. So 5 pounds of prodiamine. This is enough for you to do your lawn, friends' lawns, neighbors' lawns. I mean, unless you have multiple acres, but for most residential lawns, you can be that guy or that gal in the neighborhood because you can hook people up. It's unlikely that most of you will be able to go through this in any reasonable amount of time. We have the carbon kit and also the Mirimichi Green carbon kit. we can be doing one of those as well. So quite a bit of swag, quite a bit of stuff. We're going to get going here in a second. The way you win is to simply go to the last week's live stream, enter a comment on that show, and then you're entered. Enter, subscribe to the channel, and then you are good to go. You are good to go. You are good to go. All right. Next up, we have Capri Singh saying, "Hey Ron, what do you think about adding silica to the lawn? I think there's definitely no negatives to it. I do it every month with Essential G. You know, Essential G has 5% silica in it. I think the theory behind it is that it's supposed to help improve the hardiness of the grass. It's supposed to increase cell wall strength. Um, that's what the studies say. That's what the research says. That's why Mirimichi Green includes a small amount of it in Essential G. So I'm a fan. I've been doing it on my lawn since the spring of last year, every month, whenever I put Essential G down. So yeah, I'm a fan of doing that. So, and on the topic of Essential G, guys, Mirimichi Green is closed until the week of January 3rd, till New Year's, between now and New Year's. And that is when I anticipate that Essential G will become available again. It'll be should be back in stock. I'll be able to turn it back on the store for ordering. But yeah, Essential G already has silica in it. So if you're looking for a way to add that, Capri, this product here, I'll show you here really quick. This product here is what I use, Essential G. That contains silica, humate, biochar, reclaimed coffee grounds, compost. It's got a bit of everything. It's a really good product as far as just having a bit of everything to really help improve the quality of your soil and by extension your lawn. All right, J Cap is asking, how do we enter the giveaway? I only see a video from 3 weeks ago and nothing from last week. Okay, so I will help you guys with that. So in the chat now, you will see a link, or not a thing, but a comment from me that says subscribe and go and leave a comment. Click here to enter, and of course I didn't copy it, so I didn't copy the actual URL. That would be helpful, right, Ron? All right, so right here, this is last week's video. Go there, leave a comment, and then you are entered to win this week. You're entered to win this week. All right, next up is Sunny Bermuda saying Merry Christmas, Sunny. And then let's see what else we got. Harl Fashion saying, I'm liking the black and white stripe action shirt. Is that for sale in your store? It is. So if you like the white and black stripe action, there you go. White and black stripe action with the logo right here. You know, there you go. If you like this and you want one of these, you can actually find them on the store right here. Go to youtube.com/RonHenry/store. And there you can actually find this hoodie, the same hoodie I'm wearing, this shirt, also available there. So the hoodie and the shirt, this time of year it is hoodie weather. You can get both of those there. So feel free to go there and pick up some swag. This is one of my favorite shirts. I actually haven't worn it in a while, so I wanted to wear something different tonight. So I threw it on tonight, and hoodie to help keep a little bit warmer given all this cold weather. But yeah, they're both available for sale there on the store. Available for sale right there. All right, say hi to some of the folks here checking in from Instagram, waving. For those of you on the gram, if you guys want to enter, come over to YouTube, and because in the chat, which I'll post here, go right here and leave a comment, and then you're entered to win the to win one of the prizes. We'll go through them one by one. All right, so I'm going to paste it here real quick for you guys, and there you go. All right, let's see what else we have before we can close, guys. A couple more minutes, we'll start doing the giveaway. Let's see, NMS Auditor. Actually, no. John Williams saying, hey, Ron, I'm about to do some serious domination in these coming years. Y'all stay tuned. When could be the best time of year to put down a big yellow bag and do some lawn leveling? Great question. Great question. So if leveling is your thing, I'm a fan of doing it in late April, early May time frame. But that's, again, with these questions, the most correct answer is it depends on what the weather is like where you are. So once the lawn is fully woken up, it's largely green, right? So it's not really dormant. It's largely green, meaning we're definitely on a warming trend. The grass is going to start taking off, and you want to do your leveling project, you can. So for me, again, April, May timeframe is good. And the nice thing about that is that if you get your leveling done early, it is early enough that the temperatures are not so bad. So you're like hating life being out there because it's super hot. We get plenty of free rain from all the spring rains to help water the leveling in. And then the third benefit is that you still have plenty of time in the season for touch-up work, right? If you do your first leveling in April, May, you could easily do another one in June. You could do another one in July. You can easily get 3 top dressings in the season in one season if you start a bit earlier. So April, May timeframe is what I'm a fan of, John. So if you look at my videos of leveling the lawn, you're going to see they were all pretty much shot in that time. They're all done around that time of year, April, May. But again, it depends on where you are. If you live in Florida, then you live in Florida where it's a little bit warmer, then you could get going a bit earlier if you wanted. You know what I mean? So it really depends on where you are. If you're Arkansas, say you're like the lawn tools, you're in Arkansas and you got Bermuda grass. In that case, you may have to wait a little bit longer, right? So just it depends on where you are. Depends on what the temperatures are like where you are in the country. All right, so we got so I got the first cut pictures. I think I showed those last week, David. As far as your first cut, folks, I showed everyone that last week. And let's see here. Yeah, and an NMS auditor saying, hey, Ron, just email you a few pictures of the first cut with the new mower on dormant Tifway. Also bought verticutter heads today. Nice. I like it. They haven't shown up yet, but you know what? We're still going to give you claps for that. We're going to still clap it up. Got your verticut heads. It's sweet. Says they're going to be here in a week or two. Nice. I like it. You guys want to see his lawn? Let's see David's lawn. So this is what he's talking about with his new ride-on Toro, where he is cutting dormant Bermuda, dormant Tifway. Stripe action is on point. I dig it, sir. It looks good. So you have life easier than me in the sense that you don't have to do the overlapping passes to get your wide stripes. Your mower just naturally does it for you, which is really cool. Very, very cool. All right, Dalvin Larry says split app pre-emergent October and January of prodiamine. Will it be okay to do my spring app of dithiopyr in late February, early March? I won't be available to do any later, or should I wait to later do prodiamine again? Okay, so you did your split app in October and January. Yeah, so I wouldn't do pre-emergent again in February, Dalvin. You said you won't be available. Let me see. You won't be available again to do it any later. You don't have anyone else that can put it down? I mean, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, Dalvin. I've never done split apps. I guess I should try it sometime and see, but I've never done split apps. I've always done just one heavy application of pre-emergent, and I've gotten really good results with that. Typically, I tend to do my pre-emergent applications earlier in the season too, like early February is when I tend to get my pre-emergent down. I tend to be on the earlier side of the curve, and I don't have problems with weeds in my lawn in the spring and summer months using that strategy. So as long as you're using a good rate in, if you can wait instead of being January, like late the first week or two of February, then you should be good. I would just call that good. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't do like pre-emergent in January and then do another pre-emergent again a month later. It's just too much. It's unnecessary, and you could potentially cause more harm than good. So I would delay, if you can, a little bit into the month of February, maybe go up on the application rate a little bit, and that should do it. As long as you do a good job mixing the product properly, applying it properly. I've had very good results with a single application in the February timeframe. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. All right, so Michael Carroll from Martha's Vineyard says, Merry Christmas, Ron. Happy New Year from Martha's Vineyard. Nice. Hey, I tell you what, you are definitely doing Christmas. Martha's Vineyard is really nice. He says, what would be the ideal time to apply spring pre-emergent up here in the Northeast? So for you guys, because it's cold, it's going to be colder, probably March timeframe. March would be a bit better because it's still going to be cold it's going to be cold. It's probably going to still be snow on the ground, potentially in February. But the most correct answer, Michael, is you want pre-emergent down before your soil temperatures. The average soil temps are in the mid 50s. So not when they hit the mid 50s, before average soil temps are in the mid 50s. So if you can go on Google and say average soil temps, my zip code, and it will tell you what the average soil temps are in your space. And whenever, for me, whenever those soil temps are in like the high four, getting in the 40s, high 40s consistently, it's a good time to get your pre-emergent down. When it comes to pre-emergent, a bit early is better than even a little bit late. You don't really get penalized from applying pre-emergent earlier in the season. You lose a lot if you're behind the curve. So if the weeds have already germinated, the effectiveness of it is not, you're not going to get the benefit, right? Because it's in the name, pre-emergent, prior to the weeds emerging. So the most correct way is monitor your soil temps prior to the average being in the mid 50s is when you're going to want to get your pre-emergent down. I like to do it earlier. I like to bias more towards the earlier side of that. So hopefully that helps, sir. If you need anything else, definitely let me know, and enjoy your time in Martha's Vineyard. I'm sure it is. It's a nice part of the country. So I'm sure you guys are having a great time. All right, guys. So I'm sure there's one more comments and to get to. Devin saying looking forward to a great night of turf top. We're going to talk about some turf as I can, sprinkle some in there. But you guys are here for giveaway time. So let's get started, right? Let's get started with this. All right. So the 103 of you guys that are in the live stream, I'm gonna need you guys to hit the like button because you just joined in, and we gotta help me out here. It doesn't cost you guys anything to hit that like button. It's a free way to support the channel, free way to help to get more people to come in here, which is cost you absolutely nothing. So if you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button really quick, and I'm gonna get this good over to the screen right quick. I'll put some music on, and we will do our first giveaway item. You guys ready? What kind of music should we do? Some kind of something a little rocky, or what do we want? Something chill? What are you guys thinking? Get a little more hype? We'll go with something like that. All right. So the first giveaway. Actually, I got a super chat. Let me handle that really quick. One from Mr. Metro Retro. What's going on, Metro Retro? Appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much for that. I really, really do appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and support. All right. So moving over to our giveaway stream. So as you guys can see, you can check me. This video, this link, this URL is the one that is for last week's live stream. It's posted in the chat. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna fetch the number of comments, see what we got here. And we have 93 folks, 93 people in here. All right, cool. So the first thing that we are giving away tonight is the MySoil test kit. Now, why this is important is because as far as knowing what to add to your soil, this is going to give you the answers. As far as the answers to the test, as far as what's the best fertilizer, any other amendments you might need, this is going to have you covered. So for whoever wins this, you're good to go for your spring soil test. All right, so let's see who the winner is. And remember, you got to be present to win. The winner of the MySoil test kit is KBG King. KBG King, if you're present, please come to the DJ booth. Come to the DJ booth. Let us know if you are present. And if you're here, I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. Give it a couple of minutes before we draw again for that. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes before we draw again for that. You guys are going to see I'm going to leave him up there, KBG King, and I'll look for some more comments, just other things here in the chat. And it is 8:06 right now. So when 8:10 hits, no comment from Mr. KBG King. We're going to go on to the next. We're going to draw again until we get a winner. All right. All right. So it is started. It has begun. It has begun. All right. Next up is Ignacio Paez is here. John Williams is like, you're not here. Draw again. Yeah, we're probably just speed it up. I might have to do 5 minutes each time. It's going to take too long to do that way, right? All right, Ignacio Perez says, I just applied Celsius Certainty Combo to 4-month-old Tifway 419 weeds. POA, pretty well infested. I did medium rates. Wonder if I'll need medium apps. I know it will be a slow kill. Wait, how many weeks? Okay, so if the thing, Ignacio, is if all you're trying to target is the POA, I would not spray Celsius. Only use Certainty. I mean, this stuff's expensive. There's no reason to use it necessarily. I mean, granted, if you're dealing with broadleafs and POA, then yeah, the combo works. But if you're really just dealing with POA, Certainty should be all you need. I would give it. Here's the thing. Even when applied in like February timeframe, when it's starting to warm up a little bit, it still takes about 2 weeks to start seeing results. So if at 2 weeks, like the POA is still living its best life, nothing has changed, he's not seeing any kind of discoloration. I might say, I'd say give it 2.5 weeks before I would consider doing another application. Really, 1 is all you really should need. It's just going to be slower. As long as you mix it properly, use surfactant with it, you really should not have to do follow-up applications. It's just going to be slower this time of year. All right. So hope that helps, Ignacio. Let's go back to the drawing. It doesn't look like he's here. So KBG King, we're going to be drawing again. So you're off the screen. We can put our music back on. All right, so he's not on. Next winner is Robert Wallace. Robert Wallace, if you are present. Robert Wallace, are you here? MySoil test kit, are you here, Robert? Robert, please come to DJ booth. I'm gonna look for another question or comment while we wait. I'm not gonna give it 5 minutes this time because we got way too much stuff and folks are not here. Come on, Robert. We're gonna give you a couple more minutes here. I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes before I move on to the next person on the MySoil test kit. Career Choice saying smash that like button. Definitely, guys. If you guys have not hit the like button, do that. Get it done. It doesn't cost you anything. It is literally free. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. That's what free means. So, oh, Robert's here. He says, hey, Ron, I am here. Okay, so we have our first winner. Robert Wallace. You are the winner of the MySoil test kit, sir. If you would not mind, please send me an email to right there to Ron at golfcourselawn.com, right there, with the address that you want the test kit to go to. You please, and so send me that address, and I will make sure that we get it out to you post haste. So let me make a note here, Robert Wallace. All right, very good. So one down. I like it. Hey, guys, John, don't feel bad. We still have. There's still time. There's still time. There's another test kit too, so we can go. There's still time. Let's move on. All right. So the next thing we're gonna be giving away, second prize number 2 in the giveaway, is this very limited edition. I don't think they even sell these. Is the Mirimichi Green T-shirt in large, black in large. You know, it's a great color. Black's a great color for a T-shirt. Doesn't show up stains. You know, you can mow in it. Doesn't show sweat, any of that kind of stuff. On the back, you get the big logo, Mirimichi Green logo. It's only available in large. So if large is not your size and you win, and you can say, hey, I won that, but I don't want that because it's not my size, then you have a choice of one of these two hats. They're both clean. I can tell you, you're not going to be upset about either one of them. All right, so the winner, let's go back here to put our music back on, put something else different on. Let's do something like this. Yeah. All right. So go back over to our drawing. Robert, you got the test kit. We'll clear Robert away. And this is for the T-shirt. Rob's Blazer. Are you present? Please come to the DJ booth to claim your prize. Gonna need you to let us know that you're here, Rob. We're gonna give you a few minutes, couple of minutes. We're not gonna do 5 minutes in between. Give you a couple of minutes here to come in to have a chance at winning the Mirimichi Green T-shirt. I know you guys are probably chomping at the bit saying, "Oh no, hope he's not here. I want the T-shirt or hat." Right? All right, let's look for another comment while we wait to see if he's gonna show up. Guys, we're only on the second giveaway item. And again, if you guys, I see more people are joining in. We got 106 people here in the live stream. The way to find out, the way to join, the way to have a chance at winning is you have to go here. You have to go to this URL, and I'll redo it. We'll give it a chance here. You have to go to this URL, put your comment in. You have to leave a video, you subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment on that video in the description. It's last week's live stream. Leave a comment related to lawn care, what your goals are for next year. And that's all you have to do to be entered. LG, man. LG, is that really necessary? We're only getting started, man. We're only on the second prize. It hasn't been done yet. So go there, leave a comment, and then we'll revisit it again. All right, so I don't see him. We got to go back, guys. I don't see Rob's Blazer. I don't see you. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna redraw again for the Mirimichi Green T-shirt, again in black. Size large. So we're gonna clear you away. Draw again. Dalvin Larry. Dalvin, are you present? I know you're present. You gave a very generous super chat, so I know you're here. So if a size large is your size, you have a choice between size large T-shirt or your choice of one of the Mirimichi Green hats. Your call. You get the black back or the white back. They're both clean. They're both clean. Dalvin says, will Country Club Cubic Max be making a 2023 return of the golf course lawn store? That is the plan. That is the plan. I am literally working on that. I've been working on that the past couple of weeks, Dalvin. So confidence is high that that's going to be able to happen. Confidence is high that that's going to be able to happen. You guys, I'll definitely let you guys know. I'll announce it here on the live stream when it's available. He says, okay, I'll take the shirt. Okay, so you got the shirt. All right, Dalvin. So you have the shirt. That is claimed. That is claimed. So I'm going to make a note here. Mr. Dalvin Larry. Dalvin Larry. And here's the thing, guys. Because Dalvin didn't want the hat, he got the shirt. We may be able to do like an extra giveaway because I got one here. I got a giveaway planned here in my notes for the light gray hat. So we might do another one for this guy, maybe, right? So one of you guys may still have a chance of winning something. All right, so Dalvin, we got you covered. Very, very, very good. Very good. Let's go back to the drawing. Go back to the drawing and let's see what's up next. The next prize, actually I should show you guys the next prize first, right? That would be good. The next prize is a MySoil test kit, although this time, it's the starter kit. So you get the probe tool and a soil test kit. Great way to start the season. So if you don't have one of these guys, a way to collect cores, you got you covered. And if you need a way to figure out what's going on in your soil to know before you grow, you are covered there with the soil test kit. So let's see. Let's go back to our random comment picker. And let's see who the winner for that's going to be. I'm going to refresh this after this, guys. So if any of you guys that have just joined, like if you're in the, just recently joined here in the last 10 minutes, I'm going to refresh it and then I'll give you a chance to win again. Now, again, if Dalvin or any of these guys pop in, because it's a chance they might, you guys don't want to win a second time. All right. So for the soil test kit, with the probe tool, the winner is, drum roll please, Logan Rooser. Logan Rooser, are you present? He says, love the stream. You've helped me so much in my lawn care company. Can't wait for the new videos in the new year. Logan, are you present? I don't remember seeing your name in the live stream tonight. So guys, you may have another shot. Logan, are you present for the MySoil starter pack? Or not for the, for the starter kit rather. Are you here? Are you present? We'll give you a couple of minutes here. We'll move on to another comment. We're looking for another comment here while we give him a little bit of time to come pop in. And again, guys, here on the Instagram, you're going to have a chance to win if you guys are still want a shot. I have posted, I'll do it here again for you guys. You got to go over to YouTube, go to this, you got to subscribe to the channel, and then go to this video that I'm posting in the chat now, and you have to leave a comment on that video. I'm about to refresh it. I'm about to refresh the, I'd like to pull a new list again. So if you have not entered yet, you still have a chance to enter. I want to give everybody a shot. If you just because you joined late, I still want you guys to have an opportunity to win. All right, guys, I don't see him. What do you guys think? Do you think we move on? I think we move on. I think we want to move on. I think we want to move on. Let's see here. We got Heartfelt Fashion saying, dang, Ron, those super chats are bad. I want to be down with 150 or so super chat, but it only goes to 199 after that. Can't you do custom? No, you should be able to do custom. I think you can do any amount, can't you? Let me look here. You should be able to say, let me see, super chat, and you should be able to say, let me see here. Yeah, you can. So what you need to do, Heartfelt, is even though it has like the little, I can't show you on the screen here, but even it has the little knob you can drag. If you click on where it has the actual dollar amount, you can type in there what amount you want. You can put any number a dollar amount you want in there. So if you want to like do 101 to beat Dalvin, you can absolutely do that by just manually putting in whatever you want to put in. All right. John Williams, Mr. Move On Man, is saying, he ain't here. Time to move on. He says, move on. We'll move on, sir. Let's move on. All right. Man, you guys are ruthless. Ruthless. Again, we are drawing now for the MySoil test kit along with the probe tool, right? That's what we're drawing for now. And to make this fair to people that may have just joined, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to refresh this. And you know what? I'm going to keep also the people that I have already given an opportunity to win. So Logan Rooser, and you guys help me out. I think there's another person that in other words, if their name pops up again, in other words, if a person pops up again and they don't get another shot, is what I'm trying to say. You got to be present to win. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna refresh this. I'm gonna take the same URL and I'm going to reload this. And let's paste the link again. We'll fetch. We had 93 last time. We got 97. Okay, so now we're doing the MySoil test kit. The winner is Luis Cardona. Luis, are you present? Luis Cardona. Luis, please come to the DJ booth. Put down your beverage and walk up to the DJ booth. Have your chance to come win the MySoil starter pack, which comes with the soil test kit and probe tool. If you're here, please let us know. Please chime in. Come play. Say yes, I'm here. And guys, for those of you that win, just send me an email with saying, "Hey, Ron, I won," or put your handle in because I've got your name here. I'm making a note of it. Say I won the whatever it is, and then I will I'll get it out to you. I'll box up and get it mailed out to you. Luis Cardona. We'll give you a second here, Luis. Luis Ramirez, close, but not Luis Cardona. We got to wait. I don't see him here, so let's move on to. We'll put some music on, and we'll look for the next person. Take a sip of my drink. Say hi to the folks in Instagram. John Williams says, not much you can do for a tree. You can get a tree wrap and wrap around from the base of the tree trunk up 3 to 5 feet, depending on the caliber of your tree. I appreciate that, Devin. I didn't see what the question was that John asked. Oh, he said, if I have a winter tree, is there any winter prep I should do for it? Just wanted to ask the expert. And Devin gave a great answer here where he says, not much you need to do for a tree. Just wrap it from 3 to 5 feet from the base and you should be good to go. I don't see. Nothing. I don't see Luis. You're not here. Come on, Luis. I'm gonna give you another 30 seconds, then we're gonna move on. We're gonna redraw. Luis Ramirez says, I'll take it. You might win, Luis Ramirez. I'm gonna put these names down too. That way I don't have to Cardona. People that actually were not present. All right. Cardona's not here. So DJ and Moore says there's the DJ booth. The DJ booth is my email. Just say hey, I'm here. All right. So we're drawing again. Kevin D. Jones. Kevin D. Jones, are you present? Kevin for the MySoil test kit and probe tool, the starter pack. Again, MySoil test kit is awesome, guys. The results are super easy to interpret. The kit's really easy to use, and having one of these tools makes calculating your cores even easier. So this is one of the best prizes in my opinion. Granted, they're all nice, but this is a really, really nice one. So something to consider here. We're gonna give Kevin a couple more. We're gonna give Kevin a couple of minutes here and see. All right, Luis, I'm gonna butcher this name. We got a super chat here from Luis. All right, Luis, Ayabarreño. Thank you so much, Luis, for the super chat. I think you're on top. So I think Dalvin did $99.99. So at 100, you are the winner and are now, once I can actually fix this, the show sponsor is pretty cool, right? And I'm gonna make sure I spell your name right. Luis Ayabarreño. Ayabarreño. Gotta roll the R. Luis. All right. Ayabarreño. I think I have it right. I think that's correct. Saved. You are now the show sponsor, sir. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the love and support and the super chat. You know, you're right, Dalvin. The pettiness is high tonight. Well played, people. Very, very, very true. You're right. I'm telling you, this is a savage bunch. You wave like a soil test kit and some other stuff in front of folks. You guys just become ugly. Thank you, Tina. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you love the channel. Thank you for hanging out. If you want a chance to win, guys, again, go here, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment on this video. It's the video from last week, and then you're entered. All right? That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Let me scroll back up and find out where I am. I don't think Kevin is here, guys. Kevin is going to hate himself. He's going to kick himself. Let's go back. Kevin D. Jones is not present. He is not present. Anyone watch Key and Peele? With AA Ron, D Nice. All right, let's see who we have next. For the MySoil test kit, Sunny Bermuda. Sunny. Now, Sunny, I saw you in Instagram. Are you present? Are you still on Instagram? Are you here on YouTube? Come in here on YouTube, say, hey, I'm here. Ron, send me my soil test kit so I can get it out to you. Because you are entered. He says, great show, Ron. I never use a turf rake in the winter, but love in the summer. My Bermuda looks better when I turf rake than when I don't. Keep up the great work. Awesome. Come on, Sunny. Are you present? Sunny Bermuda, are you present? If you are, say yes, I'm here, and I will get the soil test kit out to you. I will get it out to you. We're going to give you a little bit of time here before we move on. Again, let me look for another question or comment. Look for another question or comment for LG, because I know LG is kind of salty. We'll put on his intermission music. His little tango bolero action for you, LG. While I look for my next one. And guys, if you're just joining, definitely leave a like. It's a free way to support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. I definitely support it, or definitely appreciate it. And just touch that like button ever so gently. If you want to hit it hard too, you can do that. Do you? Do whatever makes you happy. I agree, Jim, that winter stinks in Massachusetts. You know, it's funny. The two coldest places I've ever been, and again, you're talking about an island guy here, are Buffalo, New York, and Chicago. Those two places know how to do cold. I mean, I'm sure there's places that do cold way worse than them, but Buffalo is no joke, and Chicago, my goodness gracious, man. It's not nice. Paradox says it's negative 30 Celsius, not Fahrenheit, negative 30 C in southern Ontario right now. That's negative 22 Fahrenheit for my American friends. I'm sorry, man, savage. It's terrible. Luisa Ramirez says, are you giving away Celsius? No, there's no Celsius in the giveaway tonight. I don't think so. I don't see Sunny. Guys, we're gonna go back. Or he doesn't want it. He's probably like, yeah, let someone else win it. That could be Sunny. If he does, either way, I'll send him like a sticker or something if he does show up later. All right. Let's see what we have next. Green M. Green M. Green M, are you present? For the MySoil test kit and probe tool, are you here? The core extraction tool. I see nothing. Hey, LG, guys, here's the thing. As we go through these people, your chances of winning are getting better and better and better by the moment. So this, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing if you don't win right away. We'll give it a couple of minutes. Let's look for another comment while we are here. Yeah, John. Devin is super awesome. He's a great resource for the channel. It's just that as far as always chiming in and having the answers to those types of questions. And Moro saying, what's up? What's going on, Moro? And then let's see. Danny Marshall says, a lot of stuff been going on here medically. Is it too late to apply pre-emergent? I know I should have sooner. Yeah, I mean, here's the problem, Danny. I don't know where in the country you are, but if you are in Georgia, like, I mean, is it too late? No. Are you going to get like the best results you could get with it? Probably not, because the thing that weed that at least that I try and keep out of my lawn this time of year is POA, annua, annual bluegrass. And the best time to apply pre-emergent to prevent that is September timeframe. Like this year, like late August would have been good, but late August, early September timeframe, that typically gets you ahead of the curve to where you're gonna have a reasonable chance of keeping POA out of your lawn. If you apply it now, you know, a lot of POA that's gonna be in your lawn is likely germinated. I guess what I'm saying is it's not too late, but you're probably not gonna get the benefit. If it were me, I might just wait. You know, it'd be one thing if you did like a split app earlier, like in the early fall, and you want to do another one in January or whatnot. But you know, given that January is about to be about a week from now, is about to be there, I might just wait until like late January and just get your pre-emergent application down. Then just go a little bit heavier on the rate, and that will get you covered for the remaining of the winter and spring as well. You know what I mean? Because we're so late in the season now that anything that is going to germinate likely already has. So it's probably just not really worth doing. So guys, for the 100 plus folks that are in here now, if you guys are just joining the live stream and you want a chance to win some of the items we have in the giveaway, it's really simple. It doesn't cost you anything to do. All you have to do is go to this video that is here in the description right now, subscribe to the channel, and just leave a comment there around your goal that you're going to have for next year, something related to that you're going to be doing for your lawn. I mean, if you post anything crazy like profanity or anything crazy like that, you're not going to win. Like if your name comes up, you'll be ineligible for winning. So just be sane in whatever you post in the comment section. All right, guys, I don't think Green M is here. Let's go back. Green M, I think you're out, sir. I don't see you. All right, so he's out. Next up is Devin. You are the winner, sir, of MySoil Test Kit and the Probe Tool. Now, I know you're probably someone that probably has, other ways of getting soil tests, given that you work in the industry. But this is you. It's got your name all over it. So I know you're present. So if you're present and you want this, just say here. So let's say you're here, and then I will and then email me the address of where you want this to go, and we'll get it in the mail to you. Oh, Green M says I've been here. Green M. Oh, he commented. Okay. Well, okay. So Devin. Okay. This is awkward. So what we're gonna do is this. So what I'll do is I will so Green M we'll still get this to you. Make sure he does this. He gets this. And Devin, tell you what, I can either send you a soil test kit. Comment before me. Yeah. So, but the thing is, you're not eligible now. So, and you would have one. In other words, you would have won something. So what I'll do is this, Devin, you let me know what you want. I've got, I do have another large Mirimichi Green t-shirt, which I kind of wanted to keep, but you know what? I could probably talk them into sending me another one. So I've got another t-shirt. I've got a beer koozie. I know you do like your beer. So I've got a, koozie for your beer. Although you probably don't, I don't know if you use these or not. So I've got a Mirimichi Green beer koozie. Got some stickers, some Mirimichi stickers. So you let me know which out of those you want, or one of the hats. We'll even do the hat. So you can choose between the hat. You can choose between the hat, the shirt. Let me know which one you want, and I will get it in the mail to you. So we're gonna remove you from the drawing and just comment which one you want. Devin, Demir. Let me see here. Demir. Cool. Got you noted here. And Devin. So let me know which one you want, and I will get one of these out to you. All right. Cool. All right, guys. So the next thing is what I had here was the light gray hat. So Devin, if you want the light gray hat, you better speak up quickly. So the next prize is the light gray hat. So to make it fair for people that are commenting now, I'm going to refresh the list. I'm going to give them a chance. We're going to make it fair. Make it fair for people that are taking time out of their Friday evening. We're going to refresh the list. I want to make sure I do it. You guys can see here. No funny business. So we're going to remove that. We're going to reload this page. We're going to re-enter the same. And let's see what we got here as far as people now. We were at 97 before. We are at 102. Cool. So a couple more people entered. Great. All right. Again, if your name comes up again, you don't win again. And if your name came up before for another prize and you weren't here, you don't get, you're ineligible. All right. So next up is the light gray Mirimichi Green hat. The light gray Mirimichi Green hat, which means Devin's probably gonna get the dark one or something else. We'll see. The light gray Mirimichi Green hat. And the winner is Telorm. Telorm, are you present? Telorm asking, is it spring yet? Are you present? We're going to I'm going to monitor this a little bit closer here and see if you chime in. You got to be present to win. You got to, he says, give him some Mirimichi merch. Yeah, I'm gonna give him some Mirimichi merch, hook and pull. Definitely, that's what he's gonna get. We're gonna definitely hook him up with that. And so if you're here, Telorm, I'm gonna give you because when I'm talking live, it's like a 30-second delay between what's actually having live and what I'm seeing here. So Telorm, T-E-L. I'm gonna show your name again. If you are present, please okay, you are here. Excellent, awesome. Telorm is here, so that is claimed. Let me make a note here on that. Ooh, Telorm. All right, so any of you guys that have won, send me an email with the address of where you want the stuff to go to. So send me an email here, ron@golfcourselawn.com. Send me an email, and I will get this stuff boxed up and get it sent out to you. Okay, so definitely do that. Get it, put your email, put your mailing address in it, and we'll get you taken care of. So really cool, very nice. Congrats, sir. Congrats. All right, so let's look for another comment here, and then we're going to move on to our next, which is going to be the 5-pound jug of prodiamine. We got some stickers too. We might do some more. Might give away some more stuff because this stuff I can just put in an envelope, so that won't be too bad. We got some prodiamine, the 5-pound jug of prodiamine, right? In today's dollars, that's worth a lot. It's worth a lot just monetarily, and as far as favors you can get from your friends. Guys, think about this. If you happen to win this, you're able to you keep your lawn weed free. You're also able to help your neighbors keep their lawns weed free. It's a great way to get invited over to barbecues when people are having dinner. They're gonna say, you know what? Say I had won it, right? They might say, you know what, Ron? He helped me get some pre-emerge down on my lawn. I'm gonna invite him over for dinner. We're out there cooking. I'm gonna call him over. So this is a great way to also garner favors in addition to keeping your lawn weed free. It's one of the few prizes that allow you to do that. All right, so let's go and see who will be the winner for that. Let's go back over to our screen here. What do I feel like listening to? Let's put that on. All right, so Telorm is out. We're drawing now for the 5-pound tub of prodiamine and Ignacio Paez. Are you present? I think I saw you earlier, Ignacio. I see LG saying he's giving up. Ignacio Paez, 2023 goals are to get 1-year-old Zoysia dialed in, leveling, PGR, full fertilizer, and biostim program. Thanks, Ron. Well, you also got some prodiamine. So if you're here, just chime in and say you're here. I think I saw you commenting, but definitely ping me and say, yay, just make sure you didn't leave. You are here. Good. Excellent. Awesome. You are here. So let me put you here. Put you down for that. Ignacio Paez. Should I spell your name right? Cool. All right. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. So we got you covered. So we still got some more stuff to give away, guys. Don't leave yet. We still got more stuff to go down. And LG, keep the faith. Keep the faith, man. Time, there's still time. Got Lawn Guardian in here on Instagram. What's going on, Lawn Guardian? Hopefully you're doing all right. England Connor, what's going on? Just waving to the folks here on the gram. If you guys want a chance to win, come over to this link here on the YouTube. And post a comment. You got to be present to win. So you need to subscribe, and you also need to leave a comment on last week's live stream, which is now in your chat. So if you want to, you know how to win or have a chance to win. All right. So Ignacio, congrats again, man. That's pretty awesome. I wish someone gave me 5 pounds of prodiamine. It's a lot. It's good stuff. All right. So let's see if there's any other questions that people have while we are getting queued up for the next giveaway prize. The next one. For the next one, we got Beautiful Pop-Up as well as low. Great work. Career's Choice saying it's fire. Morrow saying, I was mowing today, Ron. 19-degree day here in Georgia. That Champion GQ rye is holding strong. That's awesome. So even at 19 degrees, it's still looking good. That is very, very, very cool. Travis Winston saying, what's up, Ron? Golfers Lawn Squad. What's going on, Travis? And Jose says, happy holiday season. I hope everyone is staying warm and safe. All right, guys. So you guys are probably tired of me jibber jabbering. You're like, come on, we can come here to listen to you tonight. We came here to get some swag, right? That's probably what you're saying. I can feel it. I can feel it coming through the comment section. Again, you guys are a very demanding bunch. All right, so let's we had some more people join, so let's refresh here really quick. Next up, the next prize. So far we've given a MySoil test kit, the Mirimichi Green t-shirt, the MySoil test kit with the tool, Mirimichi Green hat in light gray, and the prodiamine. Devin is also going to win some swag that I will send to him. You know what? I've actually got another. Let me see. Telorm won the light gray hat. He won this one. I've got an extra one of these. It's like one that Mirimichi Green sent me, and I've never worn this actually right there. So actually, what I'll do is, they didn't send this one. We'll do another hat. We got the FDE, the hat in FDE. So in Flat Dark Earth, I really love Flat Dark Earth. Great color for firearms. But yeah, we'll do this hat as well if you guys want. We'll do another hat. Why not? This is like a bonus I'm just throwing in here just because. You guys okay with that? You guys good with the bonus? All right, so let's go back over. Ignacio, you are begone. You have one. All right, so let's go and refresh this really quick. Let's give the new folks that have joined a fair shot at winning. So we're going to clear this, repaste the link, and we'll do a fresh pull. All right, so we had 101 before, 102, so same thing. All right, so next up, the winner for we're going to do the Flat Dark Earth Mirimichi Green hat. And actually, let me make sure. Let me type that out here so I don't. Guys, I need help, man. I need like an assistant. It's a lot of work. Doing this. All right. The winner is Jim. He's going to try to install an in-ground sprinkler system. Dragging hoses tend to be a little tedious. 9,000 square feet of turf-type tall fescue and Kentucky bluegrass. Jim, are you present? For the Mirimichi Green Flat Dark Earth hat? See a question here. Michael Anger says, giving away any real mowers? LOL. No, not yet, man. Here's the thing. I would love to be able to do that. One day, if the channel gets big enough, that'd be a really cool thing to be able to do. I have no problem with doing it, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, man. I mean, just getting a real mower, getting one is one thing, but also shipping it, I have to have, that'd be tough. The channel's got to get a lot bigger for that to be able to happen. It's got to be a lot bigger for that to happen. All right, so we got DeMarcus saying, did I miss the Essential G restock? Hey, DeMarcus, no, you didn't. So Mirimichi Green, so they're closed right now over the holidays. They're going to be reopening the first week of January. My goal is hopefully that first week to be able to turn ordering back on for Essential G. So go to the store just and enter to be notified as far as whenever. I'll show you really quick here. I'll show you real quick of what to do. DeMarcus, so we'll come over to this guy real quick. Go to Essential G, right now showing out of stock, and just say here, notify when available. Click on this link, throw your email address in. As soon as I turn this on to where it can be ordered again, you will be set to go. You'll get an email and you'll be able to pick it up. All right, guys, I don't think Jim is here. So let's draw again. Jim, sorry. You are not present, so we have to move on. So the Flat Dark Earth Mirimichi Green hat is NMS Auditor. Look at that. His 2023. And here's the thing. I'm glad NMS Auditor won this because he look at his plan of action. To do prodiamine, a soil test in January, scout below 1/2 inch in March, a cellar print in April, headway G in May, air rate, sand level in late May, plant growth regulate monthly, spoon feed, fertilizer throughout the season, mow daily with the new mower. Guys, listen, if you want the textbook answer of how you give an answer to a comment saying what your plans are for next year, there it is. It didn't get any better than that. And NS Auditor, I know you are here. Congratulations, sir. You have won the Flat Dark Earth Mirimichi Green hat. The Flat Dark Earth Mirimichi Green hat. So if you don't mind, sir, send me an email, ron@golfcourselawn.com with where you want it to go. I'm going to add you NMS Auditor. So you are added there, so I know who won what. All right. And definitely you're right. He did win it. He did earn it. John, with as detailed as that comment was, he definitely put the work in. A for effort on that. All right, Ogsan is up next. He says, hey, Ron, happy holidays to you and everyone. Big shout out to you for holding it down 2022 for us and maneuvering through 3 platforms tonight. Impressive. I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best. So you guys got to give me a little bit of grace whenever. Okay. NMS Otter, is that nice? Now, here's the problem with this. This is why, this is why we can't have nice things, guys. This is why I got to limit these giveaways. Why I can't do them all the time. Because look at this. I mean, is that nice? Is that called for? I mean, LG's sensitive. He's very sensitive. You can't play with him like that. He's a sensitive guy. There's still time. There's still time, LG. Do not give up hope just yet. Do not give up hope just yet. Let's see. How far are we on the comments? Put some music on while I find where I left off. This is just for LG. It's an LG special. He loves this one. Let me take a drink here and find our next comment. This is the worst part about scrolling all the way down because you can't really find where you left off easily. Yeah, Devin is timing in here. To Todd, it says, wait to level until your grass is fully active and growing. If you level too early, you'll smother and choke it out. Check with the local rental place. You usually can find a good unit. Great advice there, Devin. And yeah, so I skipped a bunch of stuff here. Let's see. Dalvin says, Ron has earned it to me for every $1 for every time I've emailed him this year. You do email a lot, Dalvin. I think you probably do have, I mean, not that I'm complaining, but you definitely do make liberal use of the email address. You do that. So I appreciate the generous super chat, sir. I really do. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. And Devin is saying turf raking is awesome. I agree. Louis says the lawn was seeded. Lucy, did you win something tonight? I think you already did win something tonight. No, you were the generous super chat winner. That's what it was. It says lawn was seeded, protected with an erosion blanket, Senjo scarified, moved plastic netting. Lawn seems to be thriving in those areas. Continue to rip material up. Why do they use this erosion stuff? To prevent erosion. I mean, it's not like a smart. I'm trying to be smart, but that's the big reasoning behind it. It looks like it's just more of a comment. You weren't really asking anything. So there you go. All right, guys, let's move on to the next. He says, I won the hat from the drawing last couple weeks ago. Okay, cool. So let's move on to the next prize. The next prize, guys, now here's the thing. We're going to have some consolations as well. We're going to have some consolation prizes as well. The next one is this, and it almost pains me to give this one away because this one, I'm actually supplying this one. And that is the Mirimichi Green Carbon Kit. This is the secret sauce that I apply every 2 weeks to my lawn. Release Zero, NutriKelp, excellent kelp product, and BioSpectrum. It's a supercharging package. It really just helps your fertilizers, helps anything you're applying work better. Just helps improve the quality of your soil, and then by extension, your turf. So this is going to be our next prize. So let's head back over to the giveaway. Put some music on. I don't know, maybe why not? I like this song. Kind of like a reggae vibe to it, and I like reggae music. All right. So we'll clear Luis off here. The next winner of the next drawing. So for the Mirimichi Green Carbon Kit, this is a really good one. This is a good prize. It's a really good prize. Let me get this. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, Heartfelt Fashion just dropped a big super chat. I got it. Before we do that, not to leave you guys, suspended here, but I gotta go acknowledge that. Thank you so much, Heartfelt Fashion, for the very generous super chat. Thanks. You guys helping me cover all the shipping that I'm gonna be paying. All right. Says how to get in a laptop. Merry Christmas from Heartfelt Fashion. Appreciate you. Thank you for all you do for us. God bless. Thank you so much, Heartfelt Fashion. Really do appreciate it. Much love to you and Mary over this holiday season. And here's the thing, man. The first cornhole game, or the first like partners cornhole with me and a viewer, that's ever happened. It was with Heartfelt. This was with Granger, and we took it down. We won, right? So it's something you could say you were always first at. All right, back to the giveaway. So now we're doing the Mirimichi Green giveaway. Let me change our sponsor here really quick to Heartfelt Fashion. Actually, make sure I do that the proper way. Our new show sponsor is Mr. Heartfelt. Make sure I'm spelling it properly. Felt Fashion. The pressure, guys. Can you imagine? I make a big spelling typo live. Would not be the first time. There we go. Heartfelt Fashion. Your name in lights for whatever that means to you. All right. On to the Mirimichi Green Carbon Kit. The winner is. I'm kind of pulling for LG on this one, so I kind of feel bad. Winner is Blast Pest Control. Blast Pest Control. Are you present? Blast Pest Control. Please come to the DJ booth. Let us know. Say, I am here. I am here. I'm here. Send me my carbon kit. You like it, John? I like. I'm digging it too. I like vocals and reggae music. You know, just I like music. I have some harder stuff, but it's kind of late to be playing that. All right, we'll give you a little bit here. Blast Pest Control. We'll give you a couple of minutes. We'll look for some more comments to go through here. And let's see. Yankee Dolphin says moving from a lawn care company to DIY this year. Nice, awesome. That's pretty awesome, man. I mean, it's a big step. It's a big step, but you can do it. You can absolutely do it. We'll give Blast Pest Control a little bit more time here, and then we're going to move on. Oh, this is a good question right here. One from Todd Gleaves. He says, how early, I'll turn the music off, he says, how early in the growing season is it reasonable to do a heavy leveling? I think Devin already covered this. Best option for a residential verticutter. Yeah, Devin already answered this one, but what he said is exactly correct. Whenever the grass is actively growing is the best time to do it. So again, if you were my neighbor in Georgia, what I would tell you is late April, early May timeframe. That's when I've done it. I've gotten really good results with it. It's also not too hot then, which is a good time. Another reason to do it then. And then as far as verticutting, either a rental place, unless you're going to go out and buy a mower that has like the interchangeable cartridge system, a rental place will be able to supply one. So that's gonna, and I know that Devin already chimed in there, but I wanted to be able to answer your question because you asked it, and don't want to like ignore people that are also here for some lawn care questions as well. Big Nasty Motorsport says, I know all too well that those 5-figure budget busting bills were on, all the parts failures. Yeah, dude, I'll tell you, man, when you throw a rod, which I've done 3 times, it's a sound like nothing else. It's like one of those sounds that whenever when you throw a rod through the block, I mean, you hear the big bang and there's the smoke coming from under the engine bay, but then you just kind of close your eyes for a second and say, no, that didn't really happen. That didn't really happen. And then you open up and you look, and all of the entire dash is lit up, and you're like, and even though you know it's not going to happen, you might turn it off and turn the key, and you make things even worse by trying to start a blown engine. Yeah, we've all been there. Not all of us, but those of us that have been there. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right, guys. So Blast Pest Control. I don't see you. John Williams is saying they're not here. I don't see them here. I'm looking here in the chat. I do not see Blast Pest Control. Okay, Blast Pest Control. I'll make a note of your name so I don't call you again. Blast Pest. All right, they are not here. So our next option for the Mirimichi Green, nice chill tune, Mirimichi Green Carbon Kit is Paul Runge, whose 2023 goals are to budget more for water, incorporate a preventative fungicide in my plant growth regulator schedule, mini solid tine aeration, and get buckets for my triplex. Time to get all my reels sharp. I like it. I like what you got there. It's a little bit of everything in that plan. Paul Runge. We're going to give you a couple of minutes, Paul, to say I am here, or we'll have to move on. Let's look for the next question or comment while we wait. We wait for Paul to pop in. He might not be here. I didn't see any questions or comments from Paul tonight. Elder, he says, plan on cutting my tip weight 419 at 3/4 of an inch next season. When should I scalp? When should you scalp? So I break my scalp up, in years past, I've broken my scalp up into 2 different times, right? I tend to do one in like a light scalp in February time frame, and then another one right before I'm about to fertilize for the first time in March. So if you don't want to be like a crazy person like me and only do it once, you could wait until late February, early March to get your scalp done. And if your goal is to maintain the lawn at 3/4 of an inch, you could just scalp down to 1/2 inch, maybe just under 1/2 inch. You know, there are people that say, every time you scalp, take it down in the dirt. You can, but it's a lot. You're creating a lot more work for yourself. So if you can take it down, again, just under 1/2 inch, that's gonna do a lot for helping the lawn wake up. And as obviously I didn't say this, but you definitely bag or catch your clippings, or get them off the lawn once you're done scalping elder. But yeah, 3/4 of an inch is a good height. That is my preferred height to maintain Bermuda grass at, because you get, in my opinion, better color, it stripes better, and mowing doesn't ruin your life. Once you get to like that 1/2 inch and below life, it's like during the summer, it's every day, really. It's that everyday type thing. Let's see. We got Rich V in the house. Says, hey everyone, sorry I'm late. You're here, Rich. What do you guys think? Should we move on? I don't think Paul is here, guys. I don't think Paul is here. Paul is here. Ernesto, how are you saying next? you guys are like with stopwatches. We're gonna wait. We're gonna give him like 2 minutes. All right, Paul. Sorry, you were not present. We'll have to you have to see in the replay that you were not here. All right, for the Mirimichi Green Carbon Kit, the winner is David Quigley. David is a common person in the live stream. David, are you present? You're commonly in the comment section. You're commonly on the live stream, but are you present tonight, David? Tonight would be the night to be here. I mean, lots of nights to be here, but tonight would be the night. Are you present, David, to have a chance of winning the Mirimichi Green Carbon Kit? If you are present, definitely say hi. Say hi, I'm here, and then send me an email with your email address. LG says, at Ron Henry, may I please have another dose of failure? LG, there's still time, man. There's still time. There's still time. The night is young. There's still time. And David, I haven't seen David chime in, and normally when he's here in the live stream, he normally will comment and have some kind of question, or at least say, hi, I'm here, what's going on? Happy holidays, that type of thing. And I don't see him. Oh, he is present. David is here. David is present. All right, cool. So, sorry, LG. Sorry. He's here. So David Quigley, sir, you have won the Carbon Kit. There we go. Congrats, sir. So we're going to have that. We're going to get that sent out to you. Now, granted, any of the Mirimichi stuff, guys, the swag that I have here personally, I will get that mailed out. But like any like the Carbon Kit, like that kind of stuff, that will not go out until after the new year, because Mirimichi Green is closed between now and January 3rd. So yeah, just something for that. And then Hook and Pull says, I can vouch for Todd Lee's being a valued Mirimichi customer. He's bought everything we have. And then Yankees Dolphins has a question. He says, what should I be putting down between now, the lawn is fully dormant, and scalping? All right, Yankee, it's a great question. So the only thing I do on my lawn during the winter months is Essential G, is a granular biostimulant. I don't really do liquids. You could if you want, but I really just do the granulars this time of year. Now, I will caveat that by saying that if you live in a part of the country, so I don't know where you are, but if you live in a part of the country where you get a lot of heavy snow and the ground is frozen, I wouldn't do that. I would wait until that advice as far as applying Essential G is something that applies to like me, like people in South Carolina, North Carolina, places where the ground doesn't freeze for a big chunk of the year. So if that's you, if you live somewhere where you have it warms up, or you have relatively mild winters, that is something you can do during this time of year. And I do it literally every month, from when the growing season is active, and when it's inactive, nothing's going on right now, I still apply that every single month. So unfortunately right now it's out of stock, but if you go to the Golf Course Lawn Store and add your email to be notified whenever it comes back in stock, you will, you know, we'll get that email out to you and you can pick it up. I'm hoping for the week of January 3rd. That's what the plan is, that it should become hopefully available for sale again then. Great question. All right, guys. You're very, very welcome. Congrats again, David, on winning the carbon kit. So, guys, let's do a couple of consolation prizes. Now, I have one more thing. I got one more thing that I'm going to give away. It's also from Mirimichi Green. Actually, should I bring this up now? Is it time? This is good. We're also going to do this as well. I'm also going to give away, and they were generous enough to send this, a package of BioSpectrum. This is enough to do 4 or 5 acres. I mean, this covers a lot. This is a lot of product that you will not that you're not going to go through it really. I'll put it this way: my first bag of this that I got from Mirimichi Green, I am just this past season. Let me think. So it's been 3 years since I've been using their stuff. This past season is when I finally finished that. And I have a fairly large line. And I wasn't only putting it on my lawn. I was helping myself out. I was putting on Alex's lawn as well. So this is a really cool prize. BioSpectrum. This is one of the components of the golf course lawn carbon kit. Guys on Instagram, you can see what this is. What this is a microbial food. It's a microbial package that helps improve microbial activity in your soil. Why is that important? It's important for a couple of reasons. One, whenever you apply fertilizer to your lawn, the microbes eat that, they break it down, and then make the nitrogen, and they transform the nitrogen into a form that's plant available. So you need good microbial activity to get the most out of soil-based products that you apply to your lawn. Another reason is if you're applying fungicides. Fungicides are great for keeping disease out of your lawn, but they're also really hard on the biology of the soil, on the microbes in the soil, right? So a good way to help restore that is with a product like this. So this is something we're going to be giving away next. We're going to be doing that now. I didn't tell you guys this earlier, but since you guys stuck around, you know, the people that actually hung in here, you guys get a chance to win something pretty cool. I've never given one of these away before. So let's do that now. I'll put it right here so it can show up. Right? All right. So over to the random comment picker 2.0, and I'll put something like this on. All right, so David, congrats again. Let's see here. So the winner of BioSpectrum, again, this is another one of these things, kind of like prodiamine, that you can take care of your lawn, hook your friends up, hook your neighbors up. I mean, you can become a lot of people's best friends with this. A little bit goes a long way. All right, winner is wow. Hang on, no. Let me put it up here. Let me put it up. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be quiet for a while. Because he's always, you know, LG's always saying he never wins. It's terrible, and no one loves him, and all that. Let's hear you, LG. You're quiet. You're quiet now. Now you're quiet. So guys, you gotta understand, like during the giveaways, LG never wins. He never, it's not true. He won once before too, but I mean, he rarely wins. And you get the BioSpectrum, and this is awesome, dude. This is an awesome thing. And they're all great prizes, but this is pretty awesome. This is a sweet prize. So, and I know you're here. I already have your address, but you need to say, you need to go and just say, yeah, I'm here. And here's the thing, LG, now listen, now, you know, let me come over this camera. LG, listen. Now is a good time to exercise a measure of maturity. Now, I know when everyone else was winning, they were throwing it in your face and saying, haha, LG, look at me, look at you, haha, I won. Now, here's a great time to take the high road and be like, awesome, I'm really happy that I won. Great competition, guys. I'm really glad that I was able to come on top. Or you could do what you normally do. Are you guys kidding? Yeah, LG's not here. Oh, he's here. Are you kidding? He'll send a squad out for me. A hit squad out for me. LG's here, guys. He's here. He won it. Hang on. Let me put his name down. He is definitely here. All right. So let's do some consolation prizes. So for any of the beer, let me do this. Let me make some notes here. Drink koozie. And let's do, maybe copy that and paste that a couple times. So there. How many of these do I have? Actually, I'm gonna keep one. So I'm gonna I'll do 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so no, LG. Oh my God, hang on, I gotta put that comment up. He says, so LG won, and then he says, oh my God, I just did backflips in my living room and accidentally planted on the cat. I gotta clean this mess up. You know, I'd almost wonder if you're joking, but I kind of believe it. I kind of believe that you would actually do that. All right, guys, so a couple of consolation prizes. So what I've got, Mirimichi Green also sent out some drink koozies, so some drink warmers, and some Mirimichi Green stickers. Guys, I don't even have any of these. I mean, I might keep one, but I don't even have this. Like, this is the first time I've actually even seen these. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple sets of the koozie, the drink warmer, and a Mirimichi Green sticker. So it's another option. So a few of you guys are gonna win those. So I got everything set up here. Let us see who is going to come through on winning that. LG, again, congrats. And I want, you know what, actually, no, I need to do this. I need to screenshot this because, you know, because whenever he talks trash now, guys, I'll be able to say, hey, look, watch, you actually won. I'm gonna do another one right here, do another screenshot of this one. So he'll be like, see, it can happen. It can happen. All right, guys. So for the, and he said consolation prize, it's still a cool prize, sticker and a drink warmer, beverage warmer, or I guess cooler if you have like a cold beverage. Let's see who we have for that. Let's go over to our random comment selector, put some music on, put some funk on. Some funk, right? We can do that, do some funk. All right, LG is down, and next up is Bradley F. Bradley F, are you present? If you're present, Bradley, please come to DJ Booth to claim your prize. We'll give it a couple of minutes here for Bradley, and if not, we will move on. We will move on. Let me look for the next comment. I'll have some music playing here while I look for the next person. Guys, if you're new, you're just joining the channel, please definitely like, consider subscribing to the channel. Hopefully this has been entertaining for you guys. I'm having fun. And if you guys are getting value out of it, consider subscribing to the channel and definitely hit a like. And then John says, no, I'm able to check the dollar amount and change it. I was trying to do the same. You should be able to. You're not able to? Let's see here. All right, so let me find out where we are as far as questions, comments. All right. Let's see. We got McNasty Motorsports saying, got other obligations, fellas. Adios. If my name gets drawn for any reason, I'll forfeit to LG. Well, he already won. So you're good. All right, guys. I don't think Bradley F is here. Bradley. Oh, he is here. There he is. He won. Bradley, congratulations. Congratulations, Bradley. You have won a sticker and a beverage holder. And so if you don't mind, sir, please send me an email to ron@golfcourselawn.com. That's my email address with your address of where you want this to go. So please do that. Get that in the mail. Get that to me, and I'll get this in the mail to you post haste. Let me make a note here for who won that, Mr. Bradley F. Cool. Always nice winning cool stuff. So we got a few more, guys. We got a few more of these. Cool. I have enough to where I can keep one. Cool. All right. So we're going to do another one. Another pairing. So I've got a few sets of these. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do another sticker and drink beverage holder. Let's go back to the random comment selector. We'll put on something a little more hype. I know it's getting late. Trying to keep you guys up. So Bradley's off. Congratulations, Bradley. The winner, our other winner of this is Bree Sanders. Bree, are you present? Are you present for a Mirimichi Green sticker and beverage holder? So you can have this on your mower, and then when you're out having your barbecue or whatever you're doing on your lawn, you can represent in style. Your drink can be well adorned. You'll have the accoutrement to hold and represent your lawn care, so your beverage properly. If you're here, definitely chime in, and we'll get this out to you. So we're going to give you a couple of minutes here give you a couple of minutes here. Bree, did we give away the other hat? Did we give away the other hat? I don't think so, right? Yeah, we did. We did. So yeah, I gotta take care of Devin as well. All right, so let's look for some more. Let's see what in your comments we have going on here while we see if Bree is present. Bree's here. She's here. Okay, good. Bree is here. Bree, if you don't mind, please. Let me see. She's here. I'll put her name up real quick. So she says that she is present. Congratulations, Bree. Congratulations. Send me an email, Ron at Golf Course Lawn, with your address of where you want this to go, and I will get that taken care of for you. Bree Sanders. All right. Congratulations. 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 There's still hope, guys. I got 2 more sets of these. Got 2 more. So we're going to go back to our random comment picker. We'll remove Bree, and let's see who's going to be the winner of another set of these. Cindy Marzette. Cindy, are you present? Actually, I know you're present because you just said congrats, Bree. Cindy, you just won a sticker and a beverage holder, beer or drink or beverage koozie, whatever your beverage of choice is. Congratulations, Cindy. I know you're here, so just confirm that you are here, which I think you are. And if you don't mind, Cindy, send me an email, ron@golfcourselawn.com, with the address of where you want it sent. And I'll make a note here, Cindy Marzette. Look at you. The first time, I think you're new. I'm not sure if you're a new viewer. I think it's the first time I've ever seen a comment from you. And definitely the first giveaway. You enter your first giveaway and you actually win. I mean, you're doing way better. You're way better than like LG. Way better. Like your giveaway skill, like your giveaway IQ is like way up here. LG, takes a couple of years and a lot of sour grapes and stuff, and eventually it happens. But you first time, you still got something. So congrats on that. Congrats on getting the sticker and beverage holder. And we're gonna do another one. I got stickers. We'll be down to stickers, guys. All right, let's go back over to the random comment selector. I will put on Alice. I really like this song. I like this song. It's kind of cool song. All right. Our next winner for a beverage holder and sticker. Patrick in Texas, did you win yet? Not yet. Not yet, Patrick. Let's see. Rich70. Rich, are you present? Rich, are you here? If you're here, Rich, please let us know. Just chime in saying, yep, I'm here. I saw you in Instagram. Cool. Carbon Cable on Tuesday. Thanks, awesome. Okay, cool. Very, very cool, guys. So yeah, Mirimichi's confirming that the carbon kit will go out on Tuesday, and but the box spectrum I'll be able to ship that, so we should be good to go. Rich70, you're here. Okay, cool. Rich 1, nice. Okay, so that takes care of our sticker and koozie combo. All right, very, very cool. Congratulations, Rich. As you know how it works, man. Send me an email, ron@golfcourselawn.com. Send me an email with your mailing address of where you want it to go, and I will get it sent out to you. We have 3 more prizes to give away, 3 more. Before I let you guys go back to your eggnog and whatnot, we got 3 more stickers, 3 more Mirimichi Green stickers. If you want something that is very cool, kind of hard to get, like these aren't included with any of the kits or anything like that, so the way to win one is to be here. So we'll do these now if you guys want, have a chance to win. All right, let's move back over. Congrats, Rich. And Jose said just tamped into Blanton's. That's good, man. Blanton's is good. It's sweet. That's good. It's a good choice. Good choice. I think Blanton's a bourbon. I'm pretty sure, right? I know the bottle. It's like the round bottle. It's like almost like hexagonal bottle with a horse on it. But I think it's a bourbon. It's a bourbon or whiskey. It's one of the two. It's good. Whatever of those two it is, it's good. All right. So first sticker winner is Dwayne's World. Dwayne, are you present? I think Dwayne was here earlier, but I don't know if he's here now. I don't know if Dwayne was here now. Let's see here. Jake Crab says, hey, Ron, I heard you were giving away the American flag outlet. I don't have an American flag outlet. I've got a Union Jack outlet, but no, that is not in the giveaway. That is not in the giveaway. We'll give it a couple of minutes here for Dwayne to chime in. He is here. Cool, Dwayne. So if you want your sticker, if you don't mind, send me an email. Send me an email to ron@golfcourselawn.com and I will get this in the mail for you. So let's see here. Sticker. And Dwayne's World won one, which is kind of cool. I don't know which mower you're gonna put it on, Dwayne. You're so, you've got so many mowers, you have to pick the one you like the most to stylize. Stylize, right? All right, so good. Dwayne, send me an email with your address. I'll get this in the mail to you. All right, sticker number 2. We got 2 more stickers left. Let's go back here. Dwayne is gone, so our next winner will be Gary Freeman. Gary, see, look at you. See, Gary, do you see how like good karma came your way? Like all the other people were winning, and you're like saying, oh well, but what did he do? He didn't go like, you know what, kick rocks, you guys all, hate you guys. He said, go winners, congrats. And look what just happened. You literally just won. Pretty cool, right? So you have a sticker, Mirimichi Green sticker. And if you don't mind, send me an email, ron@golfcourselawn.com with your mailing address. I'll get it in the mail to you. Congratulations. We'll get it out in the mail ASAP. Let me see if there's any other comments that I missed out on while I was down here doing this. Lavendi saying, my goal is to lose 30 pounds, get the OSCP cert, and do my own fertilizer and weed control. That's those are serious goals, man. The OSCP is no joke, but it's a great certification. It's a great certification. Like you get that cert, it tests like real world pen testing skills. If you have that, your ability to then go out and interview for pen testing positions, you're definitely much better than someone that just has like a CEH or a Security Plus or anything like that, because it tests like real world skills. So very, 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 very nice. Great goal. I'll see if I missed any comments from anyone else. I don't think so. If I did, if anyone had questions, guys, because it's hard for me to scroll up and find out where you were. If you have any questions, just re-enter them if you don't mind. Just put your question again in the chat, because I'm at the bottom of it right now, and I will answer it. S. Stockley says, I respect the commitment to saying beverage impressive. It is beverage, right? You never know. I mean, you can't assume. Not everybody drinks, whatever. You could drink like sparkling water. You could drink, something. You could drink some libation. You never know. It could be something a little bit more, some with spirits in it. Who knows, right? So, beverage covers all of it. Beverage covers everything. Okay, so Gary won. Congratulations, Gary. Let's go back to another sticker. This will be, I believe this is the last thing I've got tonight. I think Devin, I wish Devin would tell me what he wants. Guys, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. So let me just confirm here that I didn't make a mistake. So Dalvin won, let me see. Dalvin won the dark hat, right? Let me see. Dalvin won the dark hat. NMS Otter won the flat dark earth hat. And then Devin has a choice between, so the flat dark earth hat is spoken for, and the let me see here. The flat dark earth hat is spoken for, and the light hat is, yes, the light green hat, Telorm won that one. So the dark one is still available, and because I got to send Devin something. So he's got a choice. He says, I'll let you be surprised what you sent. Okay, well, okay, I'll let you be surprised. So, you don't have a preference between which one you want. You don't know which one you want. Wait, no, not. I keep saying Dalvin. I mean Devin. Not Dalvin. I said Dalvin. I meant Devin. So sorry about that. All right, so let's do the other sticker. And Devin, you don't care, Devin, between the other shirt and the dark hat. You have a choice between the dark hat and the shirt, because then I can give one of them away. I can do one of them away. You sure you want to give your preference of which one? You sure you don't want to give a preference of which one you want before you chime in? Because I'm not sure. I don't know what your size is. I think you probably can wear. You're probably like me. You probably can wear a large. All right. In the meantime, let's do the other sticker. Let's do the other sticker. All right. So we'll get rid of this, and the last sticker goes to C Hill. C Hill, are you present? I know you were here earlier in the live stream, asking a question, and you have a if you're here, say I'm here, I'm present, and if you're here, say that, and then you'll be able to get a sticker. All right, so Devin's going with the hat, so let me do that. Cool, that's sweet. So what we'll do is I'm gonna mark him, I'm gonna add him here, move him up, and he's gonna get the dark hat. Gary Freeman, and Devin has got the dark hat. Okay, cool. So guys, so what that means is bonus. Okay, C Hill. So C Hill, if you don't mind, you did win this. Send me an email, ron@golfcourselawn.com, with your address of where you want the sticker mailed so I can get it out to you. So since Devin has claimed the hat, that still leaves the shirt. That still leaves the Mirimichi Green t-shirt. It's only available in large. So we can do that if you guys want. I mean, I kind of like it. It's kind of cool, but I could probably beg and plead with them, and they'll probably send me another one. So let's do that. This will be the actual last prize of the evening. Let us see. If you don't win it, if you win it, it won't fit you. You can give it to one of your friends or family members. Bonus time. All right, so let's go back to our random comment selector. Let's put some music on. Feeling good. It's a good choice. All right, so C Hill is gone. The winner of the shirt, one of two, Ignacio Paez. Did Ignacio not already win something? Did Ignacio not already? Yeah. So yeah, he already won the Prodiamine. So yeah. So guys, because I refreshed it, he popped up again. So we're gonna remove that. Because remember, whenever I refresh it, if you entered after that, then it has a chance of your name coming up again. So we're gonna remove Ignacio because he's already won. So we'll draw again. And Darren Proctor. Darren, are you present? Darren, you around? Darren, if you're present, there is a large Mirimichi Green shirt with your name on it. This is a large, right? Yeah. This is nice too, guys. Ooh, and this one is a long sleeve. Think about it, keeping you warm. You have Dalvin won the short sleeve. There is the long sleeve. See, I left the bonus for last. So it's not just a shirt, but like you have the long sleeve. You have to go like that. The long sleeve, so you can stay warm. Darren's like, yes, I'm here. All right, Darren, if you won't mind, please send me an email to ron@golfcourselawn with your address of where you want the shirt sent, and where you want the shirt sent, and I will get out to you. Jose's like, it won't fit you. Wow. All right. Well, congratulations. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. All right. So we gave away a lot of cool stuff. So Mirimichi Green, thank you guys so much for definitely getting as well. So, and then he says, Mirimichi Green is saying, I'll ship you a couple shirts on Tuesday as well, Ron. I appreciate that. Matt, thanks so much. So I'll get a few more shirts. I have a shirt for myself to wear, and maybe we'll do another giveaway as well. But yeah, let's see if we got any other questions or comments. Anything else for you guys? Any questions, comments, concerns? So guys, here's the thing. Actually, we do have a question. Here we go. So Greg Lyon is up next. He says, I have a Norway maple. Devin, hopefully you're still around. You're the tree guy. A Norway maple who has roots 1 to 2 inches above the ground. I want to add full, I think he said full dirt, but I'm not sure it needs 3 inches or more. So that doesn't settle too much. How much do you recommend? And should I don't see the rest of your comment. Okay, so pretty much, are you asking me if you want the roots are sticking out over the ground and you want to build it up, you want to cover them? Is that what I'm hearing? And you said it needs 3 inches. I'm not sure the rest of the question is. Is the question like how much should you add at one time? Um, I mean, let me see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the super sod will be full dirt. What type of fill dirt should I go get? Merry Christmas. Um, so if all you're trying to do is cover the roots, and you're obviously not trying to level that area, then I would use just their compost product. Like their compost product is what I would go with. You could go with that. You could go with carbonized PN. You could do that as well too. That would work. But just either some topsoil or the super sod, but not the level mix. The actual their compost product. Like that would be a better option for doing that kind of fill work. Kind of expensive to use for that, but that's what I would go with. That is what I would go with. I'm trying to see here, make sure there's any other questions that I missed, but I don't think so. And then Dwayne says, Ron, people always ask me if they can spray Roundup on their dormant lawns. I always advise against it. Is there any way to apply it and be safe? What say you? Yeah, there is a way. So some of the guys at Site One, the local Site One, a couple of them that used to work on courses said that they would take glyphosate, they would dilute it, and they would spray it really light. They would almost like mist it as a way to kill weeds. But even they will tell you, even he told me, he says, yeah, but the only reason why we do that is one, we ensure that we check to ensure that that the Bermuda is truly dormant. And the only benefit to it is that it's cheaper. It's the only benefit. Like it's the only reason to do this. And it's not for most people. If I go and I tell someone that, you can spray glyphosate on dormant grass, they're going to stop listening right there. They're not going to actually get down and check the crown of the grass and make sure that there's no green, that it's truly, truly dormant. And also have to tell them to go really, really light. There's you don't know if they're going to do that. So in general, I don't recommend it because LG was one-upmanship. I don't recommend it because there are selective options. There are selective options that will target the weed you're trying to get rid of that are not going to damage the underlying grass. So that's why, as a general rule, I just don't recommend that people do that. Can you do it? Yes. Is there a way to do it? Yes. Most people, but there's a whole lot of as long as you ... and most people don't do the ... parts. They'll stop listening when I say, sure, you can, as long as you, and they don't listen to the rest of it, and then they torch their lawn in the spring. They're mad. You know what I mean? So there's that. So I'm not a fan of it, Dwayne. I'm not a fan. So we got super chat. LG, of course, being who he is.
Super chat received.
$151.23. I'm sure there's some significance in that. He says, I couldn't go a week without being the show sponsor. Let me get you covered up here so you're good. I appreciate you, LG. Appreciate the love and support. Make sure it's nice and even. And there we go. Your name in lights for whatever that means to you. It says, thanks for putting on this giveaway. I take back all those horrible things I said about you on Twitter. By the way, great times tonight. We've Shazammed a few of them. Yeah, so there's the thing. I upgraded the source that I use for my music. So I'm trying to use like real, like not a lot of the free stuff anymore, because it just frankly, it sounds better. You know what I mean? Like the music is actual like real artists that make it. And because they get paid, the quality of the music that they put out is better. And I think you guys appreciate the increase in production quality. You know what I mean? I get to play better stuff. So there's that. We got another super chat here from Patrick in Texas saying,
Super chat received.
he says, Shiba Dog in samurai armor waving a banner saying #1. I appreciate that, Patrick. Let's look here and see what any other questions or comments that I have before I sign out, because I did scroll down. I don't want to miss anybody. Let's see. Let's see. So guys, definitely it should be a oh, this is a good one. Here we go. It's a good one from Michael. He says, Ron, I purchased a California trimmer, 7-blade. Is that a good starter for the money? A starter for more for the money. So first of all, thing one we got to do. Thing one is we got to clap it up because you got some new hardware. Got to do that. And yes, as a starter mower, it's great. Here's the thing. even as a starter, even more so than just saying as a starter mower, it's a good mower in general. Just because I don't like, I'm not a huge fan of the drive system of the California trimmer, but that doesn't mean anything. You know, you want to see what a California trimmer can do? This lawn right here, this is his first year real mowing, and look at that. That was cut with a California trimmer. You know, I mean, and it looks that looks legit. That looks really, really good. You know, I'll take your name off so you can see it. I mean, his vanity strip's on point. The color looks great. The stripe action looks. I mean, the lawn just looks really good. So yeah, it's not only a good starter mower, as long as you keep it sharp, keep it well maintained, you make sure all the tolerances are set up properly, it's a great mower. It's a great mower for cutting with. You know what I mean? There's people that have used those for years and years and years and have great looking lawns. You know what I mean? Just because I don't have one or it's not my first choice doesn't make it a bad mower. So I wouldn't even say as a starter, it's one that you could hang on to for a while. Whenever you decide to upgrade it, what I would say, in my opinion, if whenever you decide to upgrade away from that, get something like this. Get something like either an electric that has an interchangeable cartridge system, or get a gas powered mower that also has the interchangeable cartridge system. Because once you get past your fertilizers, your soil amendments, your biostimulants, all those types of things, and your top dressing, all that kind of thing, the thing that's really going to give your lawn that X factor, that's gonna to where you're not gonna really be touchable, are your cultural practices. So your ability to be able to verticut the lawn regularly when it's actively growing, being able to turf rake the lawn to keep debris out of it, like those things are going to produce like amazing stripes. If you love stripes, it's going to create healthier turf, so that you're going to be a lot less likely to have disease in your lawn. And just in general, the cut quality is going to be more consistent over the season if you're able to do that. So what I would do is I would hang on to your California trimmer, and I would upgrade whenever you decide to go to some kind of interchangeable cartridge system mower, whether it be an electric or a gas. I think that would be the next big step if it were me. That is what I would do. I mean, here's an example. Like you look at like, is this it? Yeah. So this is dormant Bermuda that's cut with an interchangeable cartridge mower. It's cut with the Owlet C27. This is like dormant Bermuda grass, right? So it's not even growing, but just turf raking it and mowing it. Look how, like, I've never had stripe action like that during the winter months, and that is all down to the piece of equipment I'm using. You know what I mean? You know, like fertilizers are not going to do that. Nothing's going to do that. It's the equipment. So use a trimmer, run it for many years, keep it sharp, run it, run it, run it. And whenever you decide that you got some more money, you save up, you want to get something good, or not something good, but something with more flexibility, then go to something like this, like a Sterling, or some other, if there's something else on the market at that time too, some other interchangeable cartridge system mower. Something else I'll tell you too is, and I think they all have drums, but whatever mower you go to next, get something with a rear drum, because as far as producing stripes, it's going to do better than like a true cut or like the donut, like the trimmer has. Like having like a solid rear drum in the back, that's also going to help produce really nice stripes. So those are the only two things I would say. Run your trimmer, enjoy it, keep it sharp, and I got nothing bad to say about that. All right, we got another question here from David Quigley. He says, Mazama Blue had a question about soil samples. Will taking a sample after rain affect the results? Shouldn't. No, it really shouldn't. I mean, because you figure with no, not really. I mean, with the with the MySoil test kit, we take you collect the sample and you put it in deionized water, right? Like literally, when you send the sample in, it's literally the soil is getting mixed with water, right? So you got water and then the ion exchange resin, like the synthetic root that's in here. So yeah, it shouldn't hurt anything. In other words, I've taken soils, I've pulled cores when the soil was more moist after rain, and I've done it when it was dry, and the results have been it didn't impact the results. So in other words, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's easier to get your samples out whenever with wet soil. But yeah, let me see here. Jose A, that's right. So bourbon is you're right. Bourbon is whiskey, but I think for it to be called bourbon, it has to be made in Kentucky. Is that what it is? Any of you guys that are bourbon aficionados can tell me which way is the what's correct, right? I think you're right. Whiskey because you're right. Because like a lot of some of the Japanese whiskeys that I like, they are whiskeys, but they're not bourbons because they're not made in Kentucky. I believe that's correct. That it has to be made in Kentucky for it to be a bourbon, right? But you guys can definitely tell me if I'm wrong in there. You're very, very welcome. He says, I had no, from Jason Greenlee and the Greenlee family, wishing you a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Jason. I really do appreciate it. And then Hook and Pull says 51% corn is bourbon. But so are you saying that anything that's 51% corn can be bourbon, or does it? So being in Kentucky has no bearing on it. So you can make bourbon in Florida. Is that what I'm hearing? It's just the corn content. All right, let me see if there's any other comments before we sign off, guys. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this. I know it was a lot less formalized, but we're just kicking back, having fun, playing music, giving LG a hard time. And look, in the end, he got the last laugh, right? Because he was able to win. He was able to win. I'm not sure if there's any other. Yeah, Alice song. I like this song. All right, let's see if there's any other questions, any other comments. I don't think so. I think that is about it, guys. That is about it. All right, well, awesome, guys. As far as next week, next week's Friday, I have a commitment that I cannot get out of. So here's what I'm thinking. Next week Friday, which is I don't know what day it is, but it's the 30th. I think it's the 30th. Yeah, it's the 30th. Next week, not Friday, but the Thursday is when I'm planning to do the live stream next week. So you guys have a choice. Once the show is over, you guys can vote. You guys can decide. You can say, hey, yeah, let's do the show on Thursday, or we can take next week off. I really don't like to take weeks off because I know some of you guys, you're a demanding bunch, and I want to be consistent. I have no problem with doing it on Thursday. I mean, I'm for the most part, the work week should be pretty slow. There's no karate, so I kind of need something to do on Thursday night. So I wouldn't, in other words, you don't feel like you have to say no live stream because I need a break. I'm totally fine with doing it on Thursday evening, but it will not be next Friday. So you guys can weigh in once the show is over with your thoughts on whether we do the show, we either skip next week or we do the show on Thursday night. Well, great, guys. Well, thanks so much for coming to hang out. Congrats to all the winners. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. Be safe, stay warm. Have whatever your beverage of choice is, whatever your libation of choice is, and we will talk. We will talk next week. It looks like perhaps on Thursday. Take care.